How you doing? All right, everyone. Here we are. Let's do this. Hello, friends. How we doing? Get Nugget in the shot. Let's see how this looks. Probably bring the camera a little bit closer before I say hi to everyone. This looks about right. I'll go a little bit more this way. Okay, I think maybe even a little bit closer because I'm going to lean back. I need to be comfortable before I can say hi to everybody. This should be fine, probably. Let me know if this is fine. Move over to the Twitch app so I can say hi there. Oh my god, app update. Oh, please work without the update. I really hope you work without the update. Who we got in here? We got Barth. Hello, Barth. Hello, user52. How are my travels home? Says Jess. Good. They were good. I slept like 80% of the plane ride. It's like a 5-hour plane ride, and I was so sleepy the whole time. Hello, Tommy. Hello, Hith. Hello, Barth. Hello, Brody. Hello, Melly Mel. Hello, Trish. Hello, Doobie. Hello, Miss Patty. Hello, Miss Kayla. Or Miss Kayla. Michaela says, Lily, hi. So you're pregnant and it's mine. I'm honored. Yes, I'm pregnant and it's yours, Michaela. Congratulations. And also, you owe me child support. Vanna says, Lily, we missed you. Glad to see you had safe travels and caught up on rest. Thank you. I'm not fully caught up on rest yet, but I am closer. That plane ride really, I mean, I was, I slept as well as anyone can sleep on a plane. You know how the Sims, they'll be like, how good the bed is determines how much sleep you get. I was the lowest possible whatever for sleeping on a plane, but I still slept for a while. Hello, Optimus Spine. Hello, Beefy from Maine. What's up? Hello, Riri. Hi. Let's see, Nugget. You should be able to see him from here, right? Can you see him? He's right here. Hello, Brannick. What's up? Hello, Asha Grace. Hi. Jello. What's up, Optimus? We're at a Mexican restaurant today, so get pumped. Hello, CM. Are both hands painted the same? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Hello, supporter. Nugget's doing great. He's a little mad at me that I was gone for so long, but we're good. Hello, Jay Clark. Am I glad to be home? In some ways, yes, but in a lot of ways, no. Like, I would much rather be at Disney right now, or visiting my friends still. So it's, but I miss Nugget, so it's bittersweet. Hello, Bree. I am on Wednesday because I missed yesterday's content, so I'm here today instead. Desolate says, hi, Lily. I'm a really big fan. Can you say hi to me? Of course. I read every single comment out loud. Hello, Desolate. Mia says, where's the dress from? This is from a little tiny boutique shop called Amazon. Yeah, it's Amazon. Why can't Nugget be in your lap? Because it's against the rules. Hello, Emily. I am back in San Francisco. And thank you, Jay. My hair does look good. Thank you. Do you know that you got leaked? Okay. In what way? I'm always getting leaked. XS says, hi, Queen. Hello. People are so much nicer here. It's true. Hello, Brittany. Nugget wants a hug. I know. But, yeah, I wish I could have him in my lap, but I can't. But I'm giving him lots of attention. Yes, you can see Nugget much better than on TikTok. Good. Asha Gray says, how are you? Long time no see. It has been a while. It has been a while. I'm doing great. I'm tired, back from Disney, but I'm good. Hello, Sophia Louise Johnson. What's up? Frozen says, I love your nails. Where do you get them done? I got a new nail person recently, but I don't know. It's kind of hard when, I can't imagine that you are close to them. Tiana says, do you know that you got leaked? You're going to have to tell me again. Hello, Riri. I got you. Yeah, I know, this adds. What happened with Daisy? Nothing in particular. I know Daisy's seeing someone new that they said they were infatuated with, so I'm not exactly sure where where we stand. But I don't know. We were kind of nebulous. Well, we were friends with benefits, but I don't know. I don't know when I'll see them next. I'm assuming I will see them again. I said that XS. Do you have a V? No, but hopefully soon. You're so T. Thank you. Hello, Beefy Beth. What's up? Hello, Nikki Nicole. Hello, Lucy T. Yeah, it's a little boutique called Amazon. Small business. My friend Jeff works there. Amazon, support small businesses, right? The day will come, hopefully, when I can afford financially to not use Amazon, and I will be very happy when that day comes. Do we have trolley cars in San Francisco? We certainly do. We certainly do. None nearby here, but yeah. Your blank videos, yeah, I know, Tiana. There's not much I can do about that, sadly. Yeah, I can do a fit check. All right, here, let me stand up really quick. Y'all are gonna see me in the sun. I'm wearing sunglasses, you can see. Lily thing, good? I got my little gay Birkenstocks on. Yeah, it has pockets. It has pockets. Yeah, I think that we're all being sarcastic. Tax fraud. We know it's not a small business. Jen's gifted a sub to Chris. Thank you, Jens. We love Jens. Jens is our stream mama. Thank you, Jens. Lucy says, "Love your hair." Thank you. Oh, excuse me. Leo says, "Hi, Lily. Your hair looks great." Thank you. Yes, Chris saying thank you. Asha says, "What are we eating today?" Eating this dress. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Sophia. Where is everyone? We're here. Oh, you mean like at the restaurant or here in the chat? Brittany says, "Wait, I didn't know there was tea with a friend with benefits." Yeah, it doesn't mean, I don't think we're done. I just think I'm going to see Daisy less for the foreseeable future. They said they were infatuated with this new person, which is fine. We were not, as much as y'all like to say, we were not a couple. It is a little bit like, dang, because I'm going to see her less, but also like, good for her good for her, right? Do I have a burrito? I do. Did you buy anything from Tord the other day? I did. This was not one of them, but I got the 2 rompers that I posted on those stories. Burrito. I love the fit. Thank you, Nikki. Jess says, "Today's the day I found out if I got the job I interviewed for. Hoping to find out soon. Please send good vibes." Send good vibes, Jess. You got this, I believe. And thank you, Moon Whisper. Sophia, I don't know what you mean by that. Tax fraud said, "Very on brand." Yes. Green Girl says, "Why do you stream here now instead of TikTok?" Better video quality, and people are just nicer. TikTok is like wading through a sea of gross hate comments, and here my moderators can really easily filter out the hate, unlike TikTok. So yeah, here I am. Am I in Minecraft? I don't know what that means. I've not played much Minecraft, if that's what you're asking. Asha says, "I agree, you ate with the dress today." Thank you. Beefy Beth. Yes. Hello, Lily Pickles. Do I use dating apps? I haven't been on one in a while, but I did. Did I give Daisy her gift? I got her this gift at Disney, and then she messaged me before I got back. So I'm assuming I'll see her again at some point to be able to give her gift. The thing, I don't know if she's listening right now, but if you're listening, Daisy, you got to come and get your gift. I don't know what you mean by this Minecraft thing. Avery says, "I don't want to sound rude at all, but what does your government ID gender show? How does it work when you're transitioning?" Great question, Avery. Doesn't seem rude at all. I have an F on my legal ID. It says Lily Contino and F for female. That is something you can change pretty easily. I did my name and gender at the same time. Yeah. Any advice on overcoming social anxiety and being yourself, says Brandon? It's not easy. It depends. Social anxiety and being yourself. Oh, God. It's a tough one. Therapy, number 1, with a bullet. Number 2, put yourself out there. If you don't have friends, find those friends. Because friends will lift you up and help you build your confidence along with therapy. Highly recommend. Beefy says, "Can you sing for us? What would you like me to sing?" Green Girl says, "Ugh, I got an ad." Oh, I'm sorry. Hello, Canna. Welcome back. Have I seen you this? Were you doing this past week? I forget. Maybe. Yes. Tax says, "After you posted the black and white floral romped from Torrid, I bought one. I was influenced." I'm glad to hear that. Yes, I said hi to Beth. Hello, Astrid. Sorry, Avery. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Marvel. This is how we make ends meet. I don't know what to tell you. Why do you stream here? I already said that, but because there's better moderator tools, like way better moderator tools, and better video quality, and just people are nicer in general. Brittany says, "I hate to be nosy and don't feel like you have to answer. She just said she wanted to spend less time together." Not exact. Well, it was kind of implied a little bit, I guess. I don't know. I don't want to speak for her because we didn't really get too into it. But, she said, "Hey, sorry I've been messaging you less because, look, I've been at Disney, so I've been busy anyways. But sorry I've been messaging you less. I met someone and I'm infatuated with them. And I said, no problem. Thanks for letting me know. Which, and we've like gone back, messaged a little bit here and there since then, like nothing too much, but so I don't know. I'm just gonna give her whatever space she wants. Like again, we weren't a couple. We were friends with benefits. She's allowed to do that, so it's a little bit of a bummer, but what can you do? We are home. Hello, Plummy. Hello, Brody and Beth. Greetings from Aruba. Hello from Aruba, Tina. I hope you're sipping on some sort of pina colada. Aruba, Montego, baby, why don't we go? Banana, banana, baby, mana. Yes. Thank you, Brittany. It's a bummer, but what are you gonna do? What's my take on furries? I know some furries. They're nice. I'm not a furry myself, but I got nothing against furries. They doing what makes them happy, and that's great. Hello, Henna. Hi. Oh. Aren't I poly? I used to do poly, but not anymore. Daisy was a friend with benefits, but honestly, if the same thing had happened to me, like I would have done the same thing to them. So like I can't be too mad about it. If I had met someone before, or if I do meet someone, like I would tell the same thing to them. Like that's kind of the deal with friends with benefits, is if you happen to meet someone who takes over your relationship status as a monogamous person, then there's not much else to do. You just gotta, be open and honest about it. So yes, it's a little bit of a bummer with Daisy, but also, I don't know. She told me, she was upfront and honest with it, which I appreciate. And like, what are you gonna do? So I hope it works out with her and whoever this is. So yeah, the honesty in polyamory is so refreshing. I agree. But honestly, monogamous people can do it too. And having a friend with benefits doesn't make you poly necessarily. Like plenty of monogamous people have friends with benefits. It just has to end if you get into a relationship with a different person. You know what I mean? I just got a mocktail and thought of you, but I used it as a mixer. Well, I'm glad you thought of me. I appreciate it. What kind of mocktail is it? Brody says, "Are you sure you're not a furry?" Yeah. Olivia says, "Ooh, chicken nugget is with me. He's chilling." You there, Mr. Nug? What does friends with benefits mean? You can Google it. Was anyone rude to me at Disney? A couple of people, but I had a lot of interactions with a lot of different people, and 95% of them were really sweet. Super sweet. Which reminds me, if you're subscribed and there was like a clip of something at Disney that you really liked and you think I should post it, go back to the stream and find it and clip it. Only subscribers can clip things. But I've been trying to find some clips of Disney to like post. So if you want to help me out with that, please do. It'd be very much appreciated. Awkward Pretty Girl says, beefy Beth means you blank together but are not together. Oh, it means, yes, yes, that is what it means. Hit said, what would your first Sona be? Oh my God, I have no idea. I have put exactly 0.0 seconds of thought into that question. And frankly, I never thought I would put any thought into it until you asked me this question. I don't even know. How does one decide their first Sona? I'm open to, I don't know the first thing about that, but if you want to invent one for me, if there's like a way to do it, like, how they'll be like, give your name and your birthday and your first letter of your first name, what day of the month you're born on, and it like auto generates one for you. I do that. East Village says, your corn dog breading falling off the weenie should be clipped. Please clip that for me, please. What's my favorite place to get takeout? I don't do a whole lot of takeout. Are we sure about this, Jess? Yes, please confirm, Beth, Brody, your age. Jessica, hello. All right, yeah, I think y'all are right. Band, and who's the other one? Beefy. Oh, band. Yeah, definitely not good. Either way, bad vibes. Harlow says, your dog is so cute and the little carrier is so adorable. Thank you. Also, do you dye your own hair? If so, what brand do you use and what color specifically? And thank you for that too. My hair does look incredible. My friend that I was visiting dyed it for me. Although to be fair, it was a conditioner color, so it was just like in the bottle, and we left it there for like an hour. I forget what brand it was. I'd have to text, and I think I sent like my mods a picture of the bottle in our chat a while ago. I don't know if they remember. Anyways, why didn't my mom go to Disney this time? She was busy. Next time, maybe. Yeah. Yes, band Brody. Murr says hello, Lily. Welcome back. Thank you. Glad to be back. Hi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Nugget is so happy to have his mom, you can tell. And I'm happy to have him. Oh, well, that makes an easy band. Easy. All right, let's look at the drink menu. What do you say? The drink menu. What's up, Damon? Hello, welcome back. What breed is Nugget? He's a Maltese mix of some kind. He's a mutt, but yeah, he's a very good boy. His breed, good boy. All right, let's see. We did a non-alcoholic beer the other day at that one place, the Tavern with Attitude. Teenagers with Attitude. Okay, we've got. It's like such a thick menu that you like. You have to like really hold it back. Okay, we've got homemade horchata, vegan homemade horchata, iced Jamaica herbal tea, so that's going to be like a hibiscus situation, fresh squeezed OJ, fresh squeezed grapefruit juice, fresh squeezed orange and carrot juice, rosemary lemonade, mandarin Jarritos glass bottle, Mexi Coke, and Diet Coke. And then they also have a 0% proof. I don't know, it's not 0% proof, it's just zero proof, right? Proof is double the amount of percent. I don't know why they do it that way. Anyways, we don't want that. Anyways. We got Veronica in here. Hello. I'm seeing some horchata. Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. Could I do the vegan horchata, please?
Which one?
The vegan horchata, please?
Vegan horchata?
Yes.
Yeah, of course. Any appetizer?
Yes, but not yet.
No, you
Thank you
I
so
stop
much.
it
All right. Veronica, what are we eating today? We're at a Mexican restaurant. Is breed? Yes, good boy. He's a good boy. Astrid said, very auburn. Color looks good. Respectfully. Thank you, Astrid. I agree. It is still running in the shower, and by that I mean when I like put water on my hair. It's still, the color is still going, but it's not nearly as bad as it was when I first did it. Marvel says, I get secondhand embarrassment from these people trying to come up with rude things to say, and it just being so incredibly funny. They're not among friends here. You look like you lost weight. Oh, well, thank you, Miss Patty. I'm not trying to, but maybe walking for like 8 to 10 hours a day at Disney, holding a bunch of equipment, who knows? But I am certainly not trying to. Silver said, horchata all day. Okay, well, there we go. Astrid said, as an auburn, it's nice seeing the color in other people. Okay, you have natural auburn hair? I'm jealous. I wish I had natural auburn hair. Jess said, horchata is so good. Tina said, mine was electric. What is electric lemonade? You're going to have to tell me what that is. Harlow said, vegan horchata is honestly so good. Well, we're about to find out. I believe it. Lola Loca says horchata. Okay. Supporter says, the building in the background is so fun. I know. Yeah, it's a really pretty view. What's my favorite dish to order out or cook? If I'm cooking at home, I prepare a lot of stuff. I wouldn't call it cooking. When I'm actually cooking, I love an apple pie. With like I can make an apple pie. I haven't necessarily done it with my own homemade crust. I'm not that skilled, or I'm quite lazy when it comes to these things. But I'll cut up the apples. I'll make like the caramels on the inside. I'll pour it in, like make the pie crust. I can make a lattice. Yeah, I can make a lattice. But I wouldn't call myself like the best cook, but I can cook things, and I know how to follow recipes. I can cook pretty much anything you want if you give me enough time and practice, I guess. I feel uncultured. What's a horchata? It's like a sweet, creamy, cinnamon, sweet rice milk drink. It's good. It's cold, too. Yeah, Baby Demon already described it. Am I rinsing with cold or hot water in the shower? Cold. That I know to do. Only cold water. Harlow said, do you like going to Pride events during June? Absolutely. In fact, this is I am going to be at, what's it called? I'm talking about this on my social, so this isn't like breaking news. What's it called? It's called Amador something on May 30th. If you're in San Francisco, I'll be there. It's a Pride event that's like an immersive theater experience with drag queens. So you like walk around and like think there's like, it's like a mystery maybe. I don't know. It's really cool. It's from Queer Life Space if you want to go, and it's good. It's for a good cause. It's the whole like the charity that does it. Their whole thing is getting affordable mental health care for queer people in the Bay. Yeah. Oh, sneeze. Excuse me. But yes, I love going to Pride events. I'm doing that one. I'll go to like the main parade and event probably, and other stuff. Anything I'm invited to, or friends I want to go to. I'm going to a show. I guess this is maybe. No, I guess it is in Pride Month. It's there's a queer film festival that I'm going to. I mean, you buy tickets for individual showings. It's not like you can buy a ticket for the whole thing. But there's a queer horror movie that I'm really excited to go see. If I heard if the hair color bleeds, then use only conditioner. Okay, good to know, Nanisha. Thank you, and congrats on the chemistry stream. Jess says, "Were you excited to get home to your lightsaber? Did you somehow display it in your apartment?" Thank you for reminding me. If you want to remind me a little later in the stream, once the chat slows down, as it usually does, we need to do a little bit of shopping for both a new thing to display my Mickey ears and also to display my lightsaber. Because the only thing I have right now is like a belt hook, but I want to display it on the wall. So we can talk about that later. But yes, I was very excited to have my lightsaber, and I am excited to display it as well. Thank you, Jen. Baby Demon says, "Oh, I watched a cooking live of yours once. That was fun." Yeah, I need to do that again. Carlos says, "Apple pie with vanilla ice cream or without?" Oh, with, obviously. Always with. Jen says, "You make a fabulous apple pie." And Baby Demon said, "You described horchata perfectly." Tina says, "Electric lemonade is pineapple juice, lime juice, ginger ale, and blue grenadine." I can get down with that. Sounds yummy. I'm here for it. Jessica went to culinary school. Dang. Good for you. I did not. I am right in the middle of cooking ability. I can cook things, but I'm not an expert. Give me 12 of those right now. Thank you, Miss Patty. This blessing me from the sneeze a minute ago. Carlos says, "I'm going to Pride for the first time since leaving my very homophobic family this year, and I'm so excited." Good for you. I've recently come out as trans and NB, and it's been hard dealing with the hate, but you do inspire me. Oh, I'm sorry you have the hate, Carlo. But I'll tell you what. You're doing the right thing. Shit. We're doing the right thing by getting out there, going to Pride, hopefully making queer friends if you don't already have a bunch, or making new friends. Pride's awesome. There's, usually something for everyone. A lot of the bigger events tend to be like very loud, come drink alcohol kind of thing. So it's not exactly my style, but there's also a lot of stuff that is my speed. So you got to find the stuff that you like to do. And, sorry you have a homophobic family, but F them. Good for you. Good for you for coming out and being yourself. Brittany says, "I usually shampoo my hair once a week and condition it the rest of the time. Color lasts longer." I usually do the same thing. Asher said, "Yeah, that does help. Wash with conditioner." Okay, noted. Yes, gratting. Hey, Carlo. Supporter says, "Is it the Frameline Film Festival?" Yes, I'm going to the Frameline Film Festival. There's a bunch of movies that you can go see, but there's one in particular that I got tickets for me and my friend. I'm pretty excited about. Olivia said, "What color lightsaber did you get? And how's the experience?" I plan on going this year. Oh, Olivia, I got blue. I picked purple originally, but then I made a split-second decision right at the very end. I switched to blue because of Cal Kestis, who in my headcanon is a trans man. The experience itself, fantastic. Is it expensive? Yes. Y'all were incredibly generous to crowdfund it for me. And I just had a blast. It was like one of those huge life moments of getting to build a lightsaber. I was just so happy the whole time. So, Harlow said, "I'll be looking out for fun events." Thank you, Olivia. Of course, Harlow. All right, here's our vegan horchata. Does it give the ingredients? Not really. But... Well, that's nice. It's so much obviously, it's lighter than regular horchata because there's no dairy, which is so nice. Sweet, cinnamony, still got that cream to it. It doesn't taste vegan for whatever that's worth. It's good across the board. I love it. Jess says, "I tagged you in a video on TikTok, but it's the guy who played Mandalorian." Oh, okay. Now, do you have the Twitch clip of that, Jess? Because I won't be able to see that. There's, unfortunately, just like my notifications are a dumpster fire. But if there's a different way you can get me that or send me the link elsewhere, please do. Carlo says, "I've got a stream right now. I've got to do a stream right now, but I'll tune in later." Okay, cool. I'll shoot you a follow if you're also a streamer. All right. Shall we read the menu? Pedro Pascal, my Shayla? What is Shayla? Is that a word that I should know? We have a bunch of different options for an appetizer. Option number 1, guacamole and plantano chips. And you can do regular tortilla chips as well. It comes with roasted tomatillo, olivada. Someone tell me what olivada is. Probably some sort of dip. Herb blend and plantain crisps. Like again, you can see we can put we can do the regular chips. Salsa duo and chips. So roasted salsa, red and green, with corn and tortilla chips, or corn tortilla chips. Elote wings, which are quote elote style chicken wings. You can also do chipotle honey, but that's going to be like, if you don't know what elote is, it's when they put like the big corn cobs and they'll put like mayo and creme fraiche. I think that's what it is, or sour cream. No, it's mayo and like creme fraiche or whatever, the crema, I guess. Cotija cheese, tahini. It's like a very specific flavor palette, but they're doing that but on wings. Elotitos, which is also a similar thing, just the actual corn ribs with spicy chingana aioli, cotija cheese, and herbs. They have an aguachile mixto, which I think we did last time, which is a lot of like fresh marinated fish. It comes with octopus, but you can substitute it with shrimp, fish. I think it was halibut or tuna, maybe. Cucumber, radish, onion, spicy fresh chili, quote, water. And then the arrachera fries, which honestly are closer to a main dish than an appetizer for one person. Marinated wood-grilled Angus outside skirt steak, French fries, manchego cheese, guacamole, lime crema, and pico de gallo. What would that? Oh yes, you did send a memo, didn't you? I am so sorry. So sorry, you did, and I am going to look at it now. This is from Michaela. Thank you, Michaela. This that truly made me laugh. Okay, so before I read the gift, context for this is right on the TikTok 10-minute stream thing, where some of y'all came from. I confirmed that I am in fact pregnant. Obviously, I know trans women can't get pregnant. On TikTok, sometimes you just got to say ridiculous things, because the whole thing with the TikTok algorithm is you get pumped up on the algorithm when you're controversial, right? Obviously, I'm not pregnant, but I was like, I'm pregnant, and then of course I'm not. But like the algorithm doesn't stop. So, anyways, the point is, when I started the TikTok or the Twitch stream, Michaela came in here and it's like, or I said, I'm pregnant with your baby on the TikTok stream. Michaela said, my baby, wow, I'm honored. And then they just sent me a $5 gift saying, here's some child support for our, quote, or our, in all caps, very real child. I hope they're doing okay. I love you back. That's $5. That is a small fraction of what it's going to cost for our baby to go to college, which they are. They're going to college. They're going to college. Just like your mom goes to college. So, anyways. Thank you, Michaela. If you would like to gift and try to make me laugh, or send me a pickup line, or if there's an appetizer that you really want me to, no, not live. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. No user fact 2 is busy for a few minutes. You can go to that link. This is how I support myself. So if you like what you see, and you want this stream to always be there for you, keep going forever and ever. I'll keep doing it forever and ever. It's, of all the content I make, by far my favorite to make. So if you want to throw $5-10 my way, it's actually really, really helpful. Because if everyone in this stream did it right now, that would be a huge, huge dent in my rent this month. And thank you, Michaela. Throw some gas tanks out for Michaela. Tax Fraud said, what did you get Daisy at Disney? Or is it top secret? Last I remember, it was a cute bubble machine. We got her and Daisy, if you happen to be listening, earmuffs, for 10 seconds. We got her a cute aerial figurine. It's actually and a really nice one from like a fancy store. It was only $35, but it looks like it was more. There's like a mirror in it. It's really cute. But I'm not sure when I'm going to see Daisy again. So I'll keep it for her. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna open it or anything. It's hers when she wants it. But, oh, you're good, user 52. Janice said, Lily, I missed your sweet face yesterday. Thank you, Janice. Yeah, the plane ride home was actually really easy because it was direct, unlike the flight to where I was going. And I just slept the whole time. But yeah, after that, after I got home, I'm one of those people that immediately unpacks, like immediately. I did that. I I was lucky enough to be able to do laundry at my friend's house, so I didn't have like a huge amount of laundry to do when I got home. And I just like, as soon as I got ready and unready, I just like vegetated and stared, played video games for the entire evening. It was pretty nice. Oh, you good, Nugget? Oh boy. Anyways, Plumley says we stand parents like Michaela who stay active on their child's support. We do, especially before the child's even born. Yes, gas tank. Michaela, hello, Governor. Oh, Janice says I'm so happy you're back home and you deserved that much. Demon said, phew, my suitcase stays full. I'll just work through the clothes till it's empty. I could never, but good for you. In some ways, it's less work that way. I'm just deeply OCD about where things go. So it's like, I cannot relax until the clothes are put away, any laundry that needs to be done is done. I have taken a shower and just like completely reset. So nothing is, there's no like remnants of vacation. It's all put away. And I don't have to worry about doing anything in the future. Then I can relax. Frankie says, hair looking good. P.S. Hi. Thank you. Thank you. We like the new color. We like the new color. The new color. Thank you, Frankie. Janice said, Small World, the ride, broke down. So Janice is at Disneyland. Small World broke down when we were next. It's a sign. Yeah, maybe. I'm trying to think which one I prefer. I think I prefer the Anaheim Small World. Actually, that's not true. Because at least the Florida Small World ride, the line is in the shade. That's the thing about the Disneyland in California. That line is in the sun, like direct sunlight. Don't like that. I think I like the Small World ride itself, line aside, more in California because that's some fun Easter eggs that the Florida one doesn't have, and it's a little bit shorter. Yes. Nat says, I'm irritated. Why are you irritated, Nat? Tell us everything. Also, if anyone has any tea or wants to complain about something, or is going through a breakup, or is maybe thinking about breaking up, or knows someone in their life that's doing some crazy stuff you want to talk about, feel free. I'm open to hearing it all. Janice says, so when it broke down, you got lucky. They gave us a free lightning lane for any other ride, but you got to use that. Well, have you done Guardians? Wait, where are you right now? If you're in Small World, that's Magic Kingdom. Magic Kingdom has Space Mountain. Is Pirates maybe? Pirates never got along the line. Is Magic Kingdom where Star Wars is? I forget. I think so. Rise of the Resistance is great. Anyways, Lethal says, did your lightsaber arrive? It did. And now we need to do a little bit of shopping, maybe even on stream, for the way to put my lightsaber, like display it on the wall. Michaela says, Anaheim, It's a Small World is 5 minutes longer. No. Really? It didn't feel long. Yeah, look, it is long, but the Florida one's long too. Really? Is it? Can we confirm that, Michaela? Will I be uploading the Disney streams to YouTube? Yes. Thank you for the user52. If you wouldn't mind texting me, I do need to upload those to YouTube. So yes. You could handle 3 minutes. Yeah, I feel like Small World across the board could be shorter, but I just felt like the California was shorter, period. Maybe it was because I was talking the whole time on screen. I don't know. Jessica says, I'm the same, but daily. Can't relax till the chores are done. It's like I can't feel comfortable to chill if there's something to do around the house. After shopping, a beach day, vacation, etc., I just have to be done putting the day or trip away before I can relax. Yep, same. Absolutely same. And yes, we are in line on that. Olivia says, I washed my dog today. Good for you. She's a Romanian rescue. She was young when we got her, so the trauma she has is not as much as others. That's good at least for her. Michaela says, I broke up with my ex like 2 months ago and now I'm still struggling. Sorry. So you did the breaking up? So hopefully, I don't know, does that make it easier in some ways? I don't know the context, but I'm sorry. Janice says, you're going to hate this, but we're using it to ride Tiana's. Talk about trauma. Talk about a trauma response. Riding Tiana's. That was, I can't believe that made me. It set a good tone for the week, but. Olivia says she was scared the whole time during the bath, but we got it. Supporter says you should post edited vlogs on YouTube. I guess. But like, I don't have the time to edit that. I ain't got time for that. I'll just put the whole thing up. Okay, Michaela says, Disney World Small World is 10 and a half minutes. It is 15? Really? I don't know why, it just felt shorter. And Tokyo is 10, okay. Yeah, definitely a long ride. You have to imagine the reason those rides exist is because Walt Disney was like, wow, there's a lot of lines at Disney. We need something to make people feel like they're, to like stow people away so that they can be in the air conditioning and feel like they're riding something, but it just takes forever. All right, some advice for Jay. Feel free to chime in on this, y'all. Jay says, me and my fiance got into an argument. He was being really rude, loud, and short with me. I told him, and he talks like that, it upsets me. All he said after that was that I need to grow up. The old me would have went off worse than he was. To me, the grown-up thing was doing what I did, which I'm assuming was, what did you do after that? He said that you need to grow up. What did you do? You said, I'm assuming you did not go off on him. And if that's all he said after, then maybe you just went like, whatever. My advice, well, first off, Jay, my question number one, is this a regular thing? Is it a regular occurrence? Are you fighting all the time? Is he short with you all the time? Hi.
Here's our lovely mango citrus salad right here.
Oh, I didn't order that. Yeah, that's number one. Does this happen often? And yeah, I need to. I thought land was 8 and world was 5. It's definitely, land is at least, I guess, 15. I don't know. We just saved my dog from having teeth paralysis. Well, good for you. And good for your dog, especially. Way to catch it. Good for you. Olivia says, if he's your fiance now, I'd cancel the wedding while you still can. Yeah, I mean, before I get to the hashtag dump him, I just want the context because, I want to make sure that the life advice is correct. But yeah, saying that you need to grow up is, it's a big thing to say. And I need more context. So, yes. User52 says, do you have a favorite moment from last week of Lily's week at Disney? Help us by making a clip of your favorite part of my stream. Yes, please do. I might post it even if it's a good enough clip. If you're a subscriber, you can literally just go through and scrub through the old ones and make a clip, and I'll be able to see it. All right. Let's see. Should we go? Let's user52. Let's do a poll. Tiana's was number 1. Oh my god. Yeah, make a clip of that. If you're able to, if you have time. Not clapping. And it's a small world. I forget exactly what the deal was with that. But not clapping. Anyways, okay. User52. Here's the poll for appetizer: guac and chips, chicken wings, guac and chips, or chicken wings. Those are the two. Thank you, East Village, and let me know when you do, and I'll go and check it out and download it. And also, if it's worth. I think it's probably worth I think clips can only be 60 seconds, right? So feel free to make like a part 1 and a part 2 and however many parts it needs so that I can download those. Because really what I'm looking for is clips to post on like TikTok and Instagram. And that might require a little bit of editing on my part because I remember I was in shock from Tiana's for a while. And the actual ride itself is funny to watch. So if you have a few minutes, please do. Olivia says, I wasn't here to watch any of your Disney streams. Are you going back soon? I would love to. The jury's still out because ultimately, in a perfect world, I'd be able to go to Disney all the time or, a good amount of the time in other theme parks, but it's a financial thing. So I got to kind of crunch the numbers sometime this week and the next to get a full picture on, am I coming out of Disney having a little more money in my pocket or a little less money in my pocket, or am I breaking even? Because if I can do it and be in the green money-wise, like, that's good. But if not, then we'll see. Thanks. Oh, wow, it's tied. 12-12, Guac versus... You know what, User52? I'll let you pick. What do you think? Olivia says, I vote chicken purely because I dislike avocado. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. All right, user52 will pick which one I get. In the meantime, Jay says, the arguments have been happening a lot more since he started working night shifts. Okay. He travels, or excuse me, he works 11 p.m. to 9:30 a.m. Jeez. We do not live together at the moment. He's traveling for his job. He's working night shifts and traveling. How's that? I'm in Texas. He's in Delaware. After he told me to grow up. Also, was this fight virtual or in person? I literally just shut down. I had nothing left to say. After that, I ended the phone call. That answers my question. He sent me a message on his lunch break apologizing, but I didn't reply yet. I mean, have you, okay, questions. This is your fiance. Have you ever lived together? Have you ever lived closer to each other even if you haven't lived together? Have you lived closer to each other? Because that's a big move, to be engaged to someone who you have either never lived with or even lived in the same city as, because presumably once you get married, that will change. You need to know before you marry someone what it's like to live with them. It doesn't mean you need to cancel an engagement, but you need to figure that stuff out before you go through with that wedding, for sure. Nugget, would you like some water? By the way, I got this. I'm testing this. I might return it, but it's like a little Nugget. Do you want some water? Want some water? Here, water? Any more? No? Okay. I don't know. It's a little bit unwieldy. I might prefer the cheaper, like just little foldable, like, or collapsible bowls. Gotta like put it back in and all this thing. Anyways, yeah. If someone said you need to grow up to me, I would probably react the same way, or be like, "F you, goodbye." Like, you're allowed to respond to him and be annoyed too. Like, Bison said, user52 choose chicken. Okay. User52 pick Guac. Sorry, Bison. Sorry, tax fraud. We have user52 is selected Guac. User52 deserves to be able to pick things here. This is how I keep them happy, by not giving them a freebie every time. Also, I forgot to bring all like the utensil stuff. So if for some reason you've already reset it, user52, everyone should know not to redeem anything today. Chips and guac are more fitting of the restaurant, being Mexican, than chicken wings. To be fair, they are Elote style chicken wings, so they are like Mexican seasonings. It's not just regular chicken wings. Could I do guac and chips, please?
Guac and chips?
Yes, please. But could I do half plantain and half tortilla, please?
Okay.
All right. I will say, if y'all want, we can do a poll in a little bit. We can add the Elote style chicken wings as my main. You okay, Nugget? All right. Here, let me turn you around. There you go. Okay. There you go. Now you can see your mama. House of Horchata, fantastic. I love it. It looks like I'm not drinking much of it, but it's because I'm talking a lot and it's hard to drink while you talk. Yes. Wait, what? Olivia says, if he's arguing now like this and you live together, it'll be worse if he keeps on like this. Yeah. I mean, you don't even live in the same. You live in different states. How's that going? Lola says, house or horchata. Yeah, fantastic. The chicken wings would have been in favor of a spill. That is true. That is true. I don't know about that, Ritz Crackers. I'm always a little hesitant to do things like this. But you know what? I'll use this as an opportunity to shamelessly plug my Cameo. If you want to buy a Cameo from me, it's like $10, $10, $15. I'll say hi to the bestie verse there. Jess says, I'm patiently waiting to hear about this job. I'm also ready for my man to get off work. I hope your man gets off work soon. I hope he does. And that you can, when he gets home, you can celebrate in the best way possible. Sorry. Okay. You good, bud? Do you want more water? I know it's kind of a weird bowl. Here, let me get it filled really quick. Almost there. I'm just filling it up even. Okay, there you go. Go ahead and drink. You're panting like you want water. Here. Water. Here. Drink. Is it not cold enough? All right, we're gonna ask the server for water, and we're gonna compare it to this because if he's thirsty but not drinking enough of this, that's an immediate return to Amazon, and we're just gonna get the collapsible ones. I lost the other one. Okay, Jay says yes, he's from Texas, but the company he works for is contracted in Delaware. I have plans to go there in a couple weeks and stay through June, but to me, it's not exciting anymore. I'm not looking forward to it like I was. I don't know if I don't go now, the next time I can do will be December. Honestly, don't go. If this guy's being a beehole to you right now, then don't go. Like, honestly, don't feel like you're locked into this way. That's just what I'm gonna say. Like, don't feel like you have to do this because you really don't. And you have to think about, is this going to be the way he treats you for the rest of your lives? Your life together? Like, you don't want that. And it doesn't have to be that way either. Like, you can just not be with this person. I'm scooching up to be out of the sun. You can choose to not be with this person at all. Like, that's a possibility. Don't be sad, Jess. Don't be sad. Don't be sad. You haven't heard anything yet. Lord, hello, hi. Supporter says, you're lucky you're not into men because dating men as a trans girl is so challenging. I bet it is. I bet it is, Supporter. Although I do struggle to find partners in general, but I mean, here's one thing I will say. I know you're right, especially once you're with someone. However, I get like zero matches on dating apps for the most part, at least when I'm using them. Maybe a match here and there. But one time I was like, I wonder what would happen if I opened my search so that men could also see me. Within 24 hours, I had like 10 plus matches. Now, are these quality matches? No. Are men desperate? Always. But at least I could get a match, you know? Anyways. Jay says, that's why I'm nervous about going there in a couple weeks. We've lived together before. He had to go there, but he didn't act like this then. Yeah, I mean, look, sometimes men will put on a thing where they give you like the charade for a while, and then slowly they dip into who they really are, which is what he's showing you. Like, because marriage is not all the honeymoon phase, right? Like, and I'm not saying like the honeymoon phase is usually like a month or two, but you know, it can also be. You can also kind of have the youth of the relationship for the first few years and act a certain way, but then you settle into like, oh, this is really my life forever, and they start acting the way that they're going to act for the rest of the time, right? And you got to be able to identify that quickly so you don't make the mistake of, say, marrying this person. Veronica says also, oh, yeah, pretty much what I said, I think, but they said also, marriage is not easy. It won't make things better. I went through a lot recently with my husband, and we're choosing to be better and make things work, but it's hard. If you have any second thoughts, I recommend holding them away. I recommend it too. Olivia said, did he have the job then? Long shifts can put a lot of pressure on people, but that's obviously not an excuse. But for your own good, if there's no need to rush anything, especially if this is happening every other day or more, put yourself first always, no matter what. Yes. And think about it this way. If you tell him, actually, I'm not coming to visit you next month because you've been a huge beehole to me lately, and I'm not going to go visit you if you're going to treat me like this. Like, you're not breaking up, but you are setting an expectation that if he's going to be graced with your presence, and you're going to, I'm assuming, spend money and time and energy to go and visit him, that he has to be the better version of himself. Supporter says, well, the issue with men is always quality, never quantity. That is true. That is true. Inner says, believe people when they show you who they are. Yep. Well said. Emo says, being with someone is not easy work. True. But, you know, if they're telling you up front before you even are living together permanently or before you're married that this is what it's going to be like, it's only going to get worse. Jay says, have they had this job then? Yes, but not these night shifts. And I've given him so much grace. It's just getting to be a lot. And at this point, I feel like he's acting how he wants and thinks an apology will fix everything. You know, Jay, I have a friend who is in a similar situation where they were dating, well, they're still with someone. They're with this person. They've been together for like several years now. But for the first few years, everything was great. This person was so sweet. You know, there was a reason that they fell in love with this person, blah, blah, blah. Couldn't say enough nice things about him. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
How you doing?
But now, in the past few years, things have changed significantly, right? Like, essentially what you're saying, Jay, which is they have begun treating them poorly. They have, you know, they will say things like, oh, you're acting like a child, or they will gaslight them, or, you know, they will poke fun at them in a mean-spirited way, or, you know, they will act like a child, essentially. And like, it's really bad, like really bad, actually. And the person, this friend of mine, a really good friend, is struggling, obviously, but one of the things they'll say is like, I just want it to be like it was in the beginning, right? And it's pretty obvious that it's never going to be like that. And I think that they know that, but it's hard still to let go, for one, because you've invested so much time, and it's like, why can't you just be like you used to be? But there's an argument that that's how they always were. That's who they always were. And they were just kind of like pretending, even to themselves maybe for a while, right? They're not going to change. Oh, excuse me. This is a new water thing that I'm testing. He doesn't seem to like it. Could I have actually a bowl of water?
Yeah,
Thank you so much. So, anyways. Yeah, the more you say, the more I'm thinking like, maybe this guy isn't like that. Olivia says, yeah, I have people like that. Oh,
Got the bowl here. I
you
get
have
you water
oh,
right
that's so
now.
cool. Thank you.
Another one.
Would it be possible to rinse it out a little bit? Thank you. Kind of gross in there. Yeah, Olivia says, I have people like that in my life. They go off at you and think a simple sorry or just forgetting about it will fix everything. Jess says, have you seen The Crash on Netflix? I haven't. Emo says it's crazy. I haven't seen it. The spill poll is still up. Melly, you can vote. So that's why I'm not touching my block yet. You can still vote. Yes, got it, Jess. Thank you. Still going. Pepper Papa says, hi, Lily, looking so pretty too. Thank you, Pepper Papa. That's sweet of you. It's actually, I haven't worn this particular romper today. So, yeah. Jay says, yes, I feel that. He was so amazing in the beginning. It's like a complete 180 now. And I feel it was all a put on, and that's even more terrifying. Yeah, totally. And we all fall, we go through ups and downs as humans, right? Like, there are certain times when we're happier or sadder or, you know, whatever. But the thing about a relationship is that, you know, is to balance how you're feeling with also treating your partner well, no matter how you feel, because it's a long-term thing. It's a forever thing. You got to be willing and ready to be there for your partner the whole time, not just the first few years until they've, like, quote unquote locked in or been around long enough where you can take them for granted. Bison says, do I have any thoughts on period blank?
I didn't find another one.
Perfect.
I get you
Thank you
this.
so much. Thank you so much. All right, Nugget, let's get you some water. Any thought on period blank? 2 thumbs up, as long as the person with the period is for it. All right, do you want this water, Nugget? You're more okay, so you're not interested. Oh. You good? That it? Okay. Okay, you can cough it out, bud. Want any more? Cough it out, it's okay. You want any more? It's down here. Here. Oh, okay. All right, so maybe it wasn't the actual water bottle thing. Even still, it's like $30. All right, so period blank. Yeah, totally. Done it many times. Haven't done it in a while, just because I haven't been as active in the last year or two, so it's not come up. But like, I'm here for it. If the person is into it, like, that's the most important thing. Because a lot of times, you know, I've learned over the years where it's like, of course, I'm always going to be into it, but the other person might not. So if they don't want to do it, fine, totally fine. I respect that. But if they're interested, like, I don't care. I've had my Red Wings for many years, and I take pride in that. Oreo says, hi, Lily. I'm such a big fan. I've been watching you for a few months now. It would mean a lot if you could say hi, Dior. Hello, Dior. What's going on? I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Marky Mark. Hello, Marky Mark. Love the dress. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Jay says, thank you all so much for advice. It is very much appreciated. Please keep us posted, and we're happy to give advice. Inner Child says, couple therapy is also a plus, always a plus before marriage. Sounds right. Olivia says, I feel like he'd refuse couples therapy from what we've heard. So maybe. Yeah, I'm not getting a super good vibe from this guy, Jay. Steph, hi, Steph. Hello. I've been MIA since I am 2 weeks post-op for breast reduction. Loving the new hair and outfit. Thank you, Steph. It's good to see you. Welcome. All right, let's drink another sip of this horchata. It looks like the spill pull is done. My napkin in my lap. He definitely would. Look, I would say that any partner, just right off the bat, if you're the type of partner who in general would refuse couples therapy, huge red flag. I would almost certainly never date anyone who just on principle refused couples therapy. I need to use this table more forward to continue to continue to be out of the sun. Sorry for the shaking. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Like, couples therapy is great. Successful couples have couples therapy. Like, it's not a thing that you do just because you're having trouble. Like, you can be doing great as a couple and have couples therapy. It's just really helpful to have like an outside party give you the tools or help give you the tools to succeed as a relationship, your relationship. Yeah, they got to be willing to put in the work. Indeed. Okay, here is our guac. Does Nugget sleep in bed with me? Of course he does. So we have guac. What is this? Oh, I think it's the olive, kind of like chili olive thing. They say. Cheers. Incredibly crunchy. Very fresh, these chips. Guac also solid. Definitely like a tomatillo. It's got that nice acidity to it. Mm-hmm. These are the corn tortilla chips. These are plantain chips. I remember liking corn more than plantain, but let's see. I mean, also good. I prefer the corn though. Got a better crunch. Plantain's so good, though. It is yummy. Jen's and Moon Whisper. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Plummy says couples as well as individual therapy are major green flags. Yeah. I've been in individual therapy since 2014, and it's helped me more than I can possibly convey via words. Inner Child says we're always growing and changing as humans, so it's important to do the same in relationships, and sometimes support like therapy is needed. I'll say it is. Chipotle could never. Olivia says it's just the chips for me. Yeah, just the chips. Yeah, the chips are the better one. That's why I got half and half to just confirm, and I don't need more than half of the chips anyways. Very good. Nugget, would you like a chip? Nugget. Nuggy Wuggy? Can you all still say Nugget? I know he's down in this little. Would you like a chip? You got it. Crunch, crunch. Ooh, he good. He like that. Is it nice not to have to share your food since you're alone? No, actually, because I miss my friend. And it was also like the flip of that is, yeah, sharing food, but also there's so much of it that there was never like a lack of food, if that makes sense. Hello, Nunya Biz. Olivia says, to be honest, as a kid, therapy never helped me. Maybe it will now. I mean, that could be for a number of different things. Could be the therapist. Could be your bond with the therapist maybe not being as good. Like, if you've never done therapy before and you don't jive with your therapist, don't give up. Because I've been through several therapists that just didn't work. You have to be willing to say, this isn't working, I need someone else. And you'll find someone. Caroline says, and here I am munching on my Walmart sugar cookie. Look, no hate to Walmart sugar cookies. None whatsoever. Ashton said, I've been in therapy since I was 12. I'm almost 35, and I wouldn't be the person I am today without it. But individual results vary considerably. We're all different people. It's true. But I think if you're willing to put in the time to find the right person and do the work, it will help. Hello, Stacy 0609. Inner child says, definitely open to therapy. As someone who's gone on and off it for years, the experience is always different. It is. It is. I had the same therapist for like 10 or 11 years. Then he retired. Now I have a new therapist. And it's taken a little while to build up a rapport, but I'm pretty happy with them now. So, all right. Shall we read the main dishes and see what we're at, what we're feeling? Also, should we look and see on Amazon? I guess it would kind of be hard because y'all would want to see what I'm seeing on my screen. But I can look on my iPad if you want, and we can see if I can find something from anyone. Oh yeah, I taste the olive now. All right. So, they have the chicken wings elote style. So we can do, technically that's an appetizer, but we could just do 2 appetizers and that could basically be a main. You know, it's chicken wings, but they're elote style. So it's gonna have cotija cheese and like tahini and some sort of like crema mayo thing. Fried fish tacos, they're delicious. Love the fried fish tacos here. Supporter says, I've been in therapy since I was 11 and it's been instrumental for me. I found EMDR. I know that's a type of therapy. I forget exactly what it is, but I know that really helps certain types of people. They said that's the most helpful type of therapy. Good to know. Okay, so elote style chicken wings, fried fish tacos with house flour mix, and it's flour in quotes because it's gluten-free, and spiced chingana slaw, pollo asado tacos, so that's wood grilled, pasture fed, achiote marinated chicken thigh. That's a lot of superlatives, a lot of adjectives, with fresh onion, salsa verde, and cilantro. Nopales and mushroom tacos. Nopales is cactus. It's basically okra. Duck quesadilla, which I think we've done before, with a large handmade corn tortilla, cheese blend, duck confit, and a side of mole negro. Epazote poblano and frijol quesadilla. So that's, I don't know what epazote is, but it's got that, squash blossom, roasted poblano pepper, shishito black beans, and a Oaxaca cheese. They have a burger, that's new, which is a wood-grilled Wagyu beef patty, chicharron pork prensado jam. It's a jam with chicharron pork in it. Manchego cheese, lettuce, fried onions, Udi's bun. I guess that's a gluten-free bun, and French fries. They have a habanero honey fried chicken sando. We've done that before as well. It's quite good. With buttermilk brine, habanero honey, Udi's bun, that's brand, chingana slaw, and French fries. They also have pollo frito and waffle churro, so that's chicken and waffle. A 3-egg Mexican sausage scramble. Huevos rancheros, enchiladas divorciadas. I think we did that last time. And then you can do like a Mexi bowl, which is like a Chipotle bowl type thing. And then you can also do a mango and citrus salad or a quinoa salad. What do we think? User52 says, the wings sound good. I agree. Carol Ann says, oh my god, no spoiler, but the scene from this last From episode, the food plot, I think I know what you mean, like the lake. Well, oh wait, food plot? I don't know what you mean by food plot. I think, I don't know about the corny one. I forget. I'm kind of mixed on From this season at this point. I don't know. I was talking with a friend about it, and it was like, yeah, it isn't quite moving fast enough for me. Olivia says, when I was younger, it was just about getting therapy. It was just about getting bullied and the issues I had with relationship with parents, especially my dad at the time. He had a very bad partner who used him. She also had a son and daughter. They were such a pain to deal with. Those 4 years, my dad basically shoved me down and cared more for them than me, which really, I'm sorry, Olivia. I'm sorry therapy wasn't helpful. That's like a double whammy. Sorry. Supporter says, EMDR is eye movement desensitization and reprocessing. It's the thing where the light bounces back and forth. I've seen that. It's meant to help with PTSD and targeting, processing unsavory memories. It really helps. Got it. User52 says, yeah, I feel like some of the From stories are going too far. Hello, Princess Van. Emily says, Udi's is the worst spoon for Jay says, I'm so sorry you went through this. I know how you feel. I do not speak to either of my parents for similar reasons. I just hate knowing other people going through the same stuff because I wouldn't wish it on. The lake food plot. Got it. Yeah, that was pretty crazy. Princess Vamp. Hello, I'm glad you're here. Carol Ann says, things that were small but then grew to the size of an adult. Yes. Cheesy. Maybe. Although, I'm fine with it. I don't care if it's campy or cheesy. Although I will agree it was definitely a little cheesier than that. But I don't care as much about that. It's just moving so slow. Like they're kind of doubling and tripling back on things that we already know, which is like the thing that one guy found out over the course of the episode, we already knew. You've offended? Astrid, you didn't offend. Oh, in what way? You've offended nobody. Did you say something I didn't read? I think I got all the comments. Vanna says, are you starting to feel a bit different about From now? Or is it just because it's a continuous series and it should end? I mean, it's got to end eventually. I still think it's good. It's better than a lot of the crap on TV. But this season just needs to pick up the pace. It's essentially repeating stuff we already know and acting like it's new information, which it isn't. It's like, we get it. This thing is this way. We get it. We know. We've known this since like the end of last season. Olivia says, I'm sorry and thank you. Daily fights with my mom too now, or whenever I say a slight thing wrong, she snaps. Only reason I'm still living in the same house is the dogs and because I'm broke. Relatable. And so, Emily says, EMD art therapy for me was in each hand you hold a small little piece of plastic and it sends vibrations back and forth to each hand. Also interesting. Supporter says, have you seen the discourse around the new Euphoria episode and how everyone's being really transphobic because Hunter Schafer's character hit Zendaya's character and everyone's saying, well, it's a man hitting a woman. I've never found myself drawn to Euphoria and certainly won't watch it now. It just looks like, oh, do you want to watch a show about everyone being really sad? No, I don't. Thank you, though. I did see there was a Lord of the Flies TV show. I read the book. It's a pretty upsetting book. I don't think I'll watch the show. And I saw a clip from it where I was like, okay, they're going like really dark with this, so I'm probably gonna not do that. Olivia said, but y'all might be right. Therapy now would probably be a lot different, and they could probably help me with getting the courage to come out and really be who I want to be without caring for anyone else's opinion. They totally might be able to help with that. Yeah, totally. High school. Yeah, I read it in high school too, the book, Lord of the Flies. Jay said, I luckily do not live with my parents and haven't for a while. I moved out when I was 16. I would be in such a bad place if I had to deal with them on a daily basis, so I can't. User52 said, I also don't like the story about the mom and Jade. Be careful, User52, with spoilers, but I don't mind that at all. I actually quite like that idea, like a lot, and I think it's a very strong idea, but they haven't revealed anything new since we learned that was the case. I don't know User52 like Euphoria. What about the new season? Olivia says, that sucks, I turned 19 this year. The dream is definitely being independent in my 20s. You can get there, I believe. Okay, User52, we're gonna do a poll. Option number one, so this is for our main. Option number one, Elote style wings. Elote.
How you doing?
Getting close, about 5 minutes away from being, about 5 minutes from being.
No problem. I give you more water.
Thank you. Okay. Option one, Elote style wings. Option two, chicken tacos. Oh, its ears perked up at that. Option three, 3-egg sausage scramble. Kind of a Mexican brunchy thing. Is it not a spoiler? They have a reoccurring problem. Okay. Okay, I read it differently. But I hear you. Thank you so much. Hello, cheeky man. What's up? Lily, do you ever go swimming during the summer? There's not many pools in San Francisco. I could, but I just haven't found myself Well, actually, that's not true. There's literally a pool next to my apartment, but it's a part of this like country club that I definitely cannot afford. Jay says, I hope the best for you and will send all the good vibes I can. Me too. Olivia says, I've seen all of From and I've forgotten every scene. Also there. Carol says, I do and I don't like that storyline. Like how often it happens. Will this be different? I wish they'd show the answers a little faster than they are. That's my main thing. I also don't really care for the mom Tabitha, but that's probably a me thing. She always kind of annoyed me. I'm fine on her. I think my favorites are Jade, Boyd, Sheriff. I like Kenny a lot. And I've grown to like the sister, Julie. I think I like her. And I really like the new character if she just did something instead of just like walking around and watching other people talk. Yeah. All right. Well, what vote on the? Oh, y'all already voted on the food. Okay, wings it is. So we're gonna do the Elote style wings for our main. Never had these before, I don't think. And I'm assuming they're bone in, because usually wings, unless there's no option for it to be boneless. I can't imagine they would be boneless. And I know they also have a lot of bone in fried chicken, so it's got to be the wings. Hopefully, it's all wings and not thighs. I'm not huge on thighs. I mean, I like thighs on people, you know what I'm saying, but I don't need them with chickens. Season 4 of From is airing. It is. Those sound so good. I hear you. You like Sarah and Fatima. Yeah. I feel like this conversation is a little bit exclusionary, which is fine because we're allowed to talk about things. But yeah, no problem. I usually gluten-free is bone in. Oh yeah, why wouldn't it be? Good point, Emily. Because if it's boneless, then there is more focus on the breading, which this is. Yeah, no. Good point, Emily. You're totally right. I'm gonna quickly look and see if I can find a Disney ear thing and a lightsaber display. Because I have these new Disney ears that I think would be really... Oh my god, really? You're gonna make me log in? Don't do this. Don't do this. No, because I have two-factor authentication. Okay. I'm just gonna look and see. Disney ear display. And I'll show y'all. Okay, so they have these things that are kind of like command strips, but for Disney ears. I don't hate that. You kind of put those up on the wall. I don't hate that. Here, I'll show you. If anyone has like this at home or knows a better version, so I'm assuming that each one kind of has like adhesive on it that I could put on my wall, and just kind of make, and I could make the display any shape I wanted. I'm not sure exactly where I'd put it, but I could figure it out. I mean, I don't have to do this, but it's an option. But a lightsaber I definitely want to display. Hi, could I do Elote style wings, please? The half order?
Half order of the
Elote style wings, please.
Elote. Yeah,
Thank you.
Of course, no problem.
And then a lightsaber display wall mount. It's got to be on the wall. Ooh. Okay. I always skip past the sponsored ones. Ooh, that looks cool. I'll show it to y'all in a second. I don't want to have to drill a hole in the wall, but I guess it might be hard. I don't think I can drill. I don't know if I'm allowed. I'm probably allowed to. This is definitely hole drilling. I don't want to have to drill a hole. I want to use like adhesive. This looks cool. How do I do this? Yeah, like this. Each package has hardware, and I just don't know how to do that. I guess I don't know if adhesive is strong enough, though. Anyone? I'll go back to the chat in a second, but if anyone has like an idea on how to mount it without having to drill a hole in the wall, I am so open to it, because I don't have a drill, and I prefer not to drill at all. I'll go back to the chat now. Okay. I see a lot of, did someone sub or gift or something? I see a lot of gas tanks, but I don't know what they're for because it's not telling me. please let me know. Just says, my boyfriend texted me today saying he needs a watermelon. Oh, we're talking about... Oh, okay, hold on. Hold on. Plummy says, speaking of thighs, have you seen the doctor who crushed the watermelon with her thighs for the AHH? I've heard about guys doing this. I might have seen a girl do it, but it's been a while. I'm here for it if it's a she. My boyfriend texted me today saying he needs a watermelon so he can try it. Should I try it? Should I crush a watermelon in my thighs? I probably could. Probably, right? Probably. Oh, Jay gifted a sub to Olivia. Is that what it was? Got it. Thank you very much, Jay. That is nice of you. I appreciate you. Appreciate you, Jay. Thank you for gifting, Olivia. Mwah. Warthog is uber late. You're good. We just chilling. We just ordered our main, so you're all good. He'll be in for a show if he doesn't. You're so welcome. Maybe we could get a watermelon and we could pair it with like a cooking stream at home, because I couldn't do that in public. I went straight to the store and bought the biggest watermelon I could find. You could always check Etsy for customers. That is true. Okay. If anyone finds any, let me know, and I can look for it later, maybe. Jay says, I know you didn't say hi to me, but hey. Warthog. Carolyn says, I can never get adhesive to stay. It always falls after a while. That's the thing. I could probably do nails. I could nail something in, but I can't drill because I just don't have a drill. What are we mounting? A lightsaber on the wall. It's pretty heavy, so I don't know. Tax said, I'd be worried about the lightsaber falling. Yeah, me too. Yes, ma'am, I should look on Etsy. Yeah. I think Siren did the watermelon crush. I didn't know that. Good for her. She's great. Mommy said, yeah, I'd mostly seen men doing it, and then I came across her video and had nothing straight to say about it. Not that I'm straight anyways. There. DJ says, use clear double-sided nano tape. It's so strong it holds up bricks on walls. Okay, have we heard of nano tape? Can anyone else vouch for nano tape? I'm open to it. User52 said, instead of a watermelon, you should do a pineapple. Hey, User52. No. How about no, User52? Are you trying to make my thighs more chafed than they already are? Oh, thank you. We got sanitation hand towels for the wings. 30 stream streak, very cool. Jay said, I just spit water out for this comment. It's all over my car now. Yeah, send User52 the auto detailing bill. Do I have a cabinet you can display on it? You know, like a samurai sword. Oh yeah. Not really. No. Like there are places I could put it, but it just wouldn't be easy. I want it on the wall. So, no. Olivia T says, yes, nanotape is absolutely real. It's a highly effective, heavy-duty, reusable, and washable gel tape used for mounting objects without nails or screws. Okay. Nanotape is really good, but it pulled paint off my wall, so be careful. I don't care about that. It's an apartment. It's fine, right? I'm allowed to do that. Bella says, oh no. I lost my BFF and boyfriend within the same week. I'm devastated and completely bedridden. I'm sorry to hear that. So sorry. By lost, do you mean passed away or like they're no longer in your life? Either way, it's devastating, but I'm sorry, my friend. Sorry. Supporter said, Lily, do you want to try crushing my head with your thighs? I mean, I feel like if that goes well, and it's an issue legally for me, and an issue biologically for you. You know what I'm saying? So if I fail, that's just embarrassing for me. And if I succeed, we have bigger problems on our hands. You know what I mean? Well, oh, I'm so sorry, Bella. That's awful. I would be bedridden too. I'm so sorry. Sorry. Olivia says if it gets dirty, you can just wash it with warm water and it'll stick again. Fascinating. All right, I'll look into nanotape. User 52 said, put it above a door frame and use it like a mistletoe. That's Star Wars style. I like that. I like that a lot. I'd have to do, I guess, I'll have to go home and see because it's a pretty long lightsaber and I have a very small apartment. I guess what I'm trying to like suss out in my head is my entry hallway. Is it? No, it's got to be wider. It's definitely wider than a lightsaber. That I would be living in like, it's small, but it's not that small. I could probably put it above my door frame, and then I could kiss people at my door frame and be like, "Sorry, Jedi Order says so." Get in line. Sorry, Grub. Kissing your family members like the girl in Anakin? For family members? User 52, I hate to ask you this, but have you seen Star Wars or am I remembering something completely wrong? If you're talking about Padme, Padme is not a member of Anakin's family. What are you talking about? What Star Wars are you watching? That's what I want to know. Yeah, sending big hugs to Bella. Big hugs. Truly awful. I'm sorry. Luke and Leia, yeah, but that's not Anakin and Padme. I don't know if I need to break this down for you. Family tree. Anakin and Padme are mom and dad to twins, Luke and Leia. Okay? And they did not know they were siblings at that point. That is true. And arguably, Leia was just trying to make Han jealous. Because Luke and Leia never really vibed like that anyways. At all. But it's undeniable that George Lucas did not know that they were siblings at that point, because otherwise they never would have filmed that scene, ever. Doesn't make it better. Okay. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I will give you this. It is very weird. Like, would you kiss yours? Okay. If you were really interested in someone and you wanted to make them jealous, would you kiss your sibling if it meant making that person jealous so that they would be with you? Because that's basically what Leia pulled there. Would I kiss my sibling to make someone I wanted to like me jealous? A hard no from me. But Pony says I'd make out with Yoda before I'd kiss a sibling. What game Yoda has? Crazy style, you must bounce on it. Riz you up, I must. I don't know where that came from, but you're welcome, or I'm sorry. User 52 would never, Carol Ann would never, Gabe is cute. Still my brother. You'll take Jar Jar? You kiss Jar Jar? Would you kiss Jar Jar for free or would you take money? I will say this, User 52. Google Jar Jar's tongue. It's a long tongue. It's like over a foot long. So, I'm just saying, if that makes a difference for you, I don't know. I'm sorry, Bella. Kissing is, yeah, we're just talking about Luke and Leia. I mean, yeah, see Plummy talking about the tongue. There it is. What in the Alabama? Look, User 52 brought this up. I want to make it clear that User 52 was the one that was thinking about kissing siblings. I was not. That wasn't on my mind until they brought it up. Okay? I'm not thinking about that at all. All right? Okay. Also, user 52, I need to show you Star Wars so you don't mix up Anakin and Luke. They're very different. Lily, I need you to do a Jar Jar impression. Isn't that racist? I guess it's too far. It's far enough removed. Like, there's some pretty racist caricatures in that movie. Like, Jar Jar is arguably like a, you know, like Caribbean, or is that more Watto? I don't know. Jar Jar's like, Misa want Miss. I think they say like, "Go Annie." Like Fanta Pooch. I can't do a great Jar Jar, but then there's Watto. It's me, Watto. I can't do a Watto either. I can do the Nemoidians, who are like very much a Japanese racist caricature. So maybe I shouldn't do the Nemoidians. But they basically, it's in Star Wars, so they're like, "We will make it illegal." Ridiculous. Anyways. Excuse me, just paying attention. We're making out with siblings. Yes, East Village. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks so much. Here are the wings. You don't even know Star Wars enough. Well, that's the problem, User 52. You should get to know Star Wars more through me. Yeah, User 52 is the one talking about kissing siblings. Not to. Am I aware of a subreddit? Not really. Plummy says it's mostly the vocal tick of Misa. Yeah, Misa. Olivia says, I know they're the same person, but Anakin or Darth Vader, like in a hear me out sort of way. Anakin, for sure, because he's like, you know, not burnt to a crisp on the inside, and you know, depending on the era of Anakin, still redeemable. But either way, I'm still gonna say, you know, Anakin's a dude, and I'm not interested in dudes. Mon Mothma, on the other hand, hear me out. Warming up my Jar Jar voice. User 52 is not missing siblings. Star Wars is kissing siblings. Right, but you were thinking about it. And do BB-8 next. I mean, it's like beep 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 boop boop boop. I don't know. Darth Vader could get it. I mean, look, if you're into, you know, dudes in like masks and with buttons on their chest and I don't know, a lot of black leather, which I'm not saying isn't someone's type, because look, I know people are out there for that, but at least Anakin, you couldn't kiss Darth Vader, not easily. You'd have to take off his mask and, you know, see all the burnt flesh, or if you just want to put your lips up against like the, you know, the breathing mask he has on. You know what I'm saying? That was perfect. Thank you, Carol Ann. My latest vocal stim is "We are going home." It's good. My vocal stim today is Roger Jean Page. I don't know why. Just the name of that actor from Bridgerton. Roger Jean Page. What a fun name, Roger Jean. Sauce looks spicy. Enjoy. Thank you. I will. So these are once again elote style wings. So we've got a regular wing, some sort of like spicy elote sauce, cotija cheese, and cilantro. They are still quite hot. Can you see it from this angle? Sounds fun and blanky. You do that, User 52. But let me tell you this much. I know what Star Wars you've seen, and you've seen up until the only thing you've seen about Darth Vader is like the one little clip of him at the very end of Episode 3. I know this. You've not seen the original trilogy. You've not seen Rogue One. I would love to watch more with you, but you just don't seem interested, and I don't know what to say about that. I'm trying to help you so you can finally get to the thing you're dreaming of, which is the kissing siblings. I'm trying to guide you towards the thing that you're interested in, which is clearly kissing siblings, as you've expressed interest in it today on the stream. We know what you're into because you told us. Okay? Kayla says, I've never seen Star Wars, but love a little or a lot of blank. Well, there's a lot to be had in Star Wars. There's a lot to be had. And we're very blank positive here on this stream. Very much so. All right. Here we go. Cheers. It's good. I need to let it cool a little bit more. I wasn't getting as much of the Mexican, like, cotija-ness of it all. I'm gonna try again in a minute once it's a little cooler. I don't have to, like, be careful with where I'm biting. Is there a lot of... Oh, I mean, not, like, obviously, Michaela, but, you know, there's a scene in... There's, you know, there's a lot of fanfic, let's put it that way. And there's a lot of extrapolation you can make about things in Star Wars that get pretty spicy. Star Wars has been around since the 70s, so people have had a long time to sit on these things. If you get my drift. I've never seen a single Star Wars movie or series, but I love building Lego and playing Star Wars games. I played Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor. I love those games. I was actually thinking last night about replaying them. Because I don't think I ever finished the most recent one. I got pretty far into it, but I should pick it up again. I really love that game. User52 is Sweet Home Alabama, currently playing at your house. Probably. Just Lily's mouth. How dare you? How dare you? What is it? These are Elote style chicken wings. This is getting worse. You're making it worse. Did I order anything else? Well, we had the guac, we have this, and then we'll get a dessert as well. You're stopped. Okay. But you can't just like start this and say you're stopping and then wash your hands of this. You started this. You can't see the wings? Okay, hold on. Uh-oh, is that a spill? I don't think so. Right. I started watching Star Wars in my 30s thanks to Disney Plus and feel ashamed and missed out. But hey ho. Well, we have a new Star Wars movie coming out this weekend, so. I remember seeing the quote first 3 episodes in theaters. You mean episodes 1, 2, and 3? Or 4, 5, 6? Never finished Jedi Survivor. They're great games. That was a spell? Calm down, Jax. I don't see anything. I think it might have just been water. Does lime juice count?
What you're asking
I can't tell
you don't know how to put
if it even was lime juice or not. Alright, now I taste the cotija of it all. 1, 2, 3. Got it, Fleming. I started nothing. You're the one who watches it. I'm the one who watches Star Wars. I'm the only one here. I'm probably the only one in the world that Star Wars is for. They just make it for me. There's no corn on it. It's the things they put on the corn to make it elote. They've essentially subbed out the corn for chicken wings. These are quite good. They're quite good. They're very good. I'm here for this. I just gotta be real careful. No, spill. What is that? It's like a wet spot. I don't know what that is. Oh yeah, Nugget wants a piece. You want a little piece of chicken, buddy? A little bit of chicken? You can have some chicken. Want some chicken? You like chicken? That yummy for you? Oh, you good boy. You like the chicken wing. You're a fan of that? Yeah, he's a fan. He's a fan. Just the chicken, don't worry. Not the outside of it. Does it have hot sauce? Wings have to have hot sauce. Yeah, it's tossed in something spicy. There's some sort of like spicy base, I believe, that they've tossed it in. And like also this like kind of creamy orange sauce on it is definitely hot sauce. Did I watch The Drama? That's the one with Zendaya, right? I have not, but I know what happens in it, and I'm going to watch it at some point. Because one of my friends went and actually saw it, and wants to talk to me about it. So even though I know what happens, I still need to see it. And I have a list of movies that being gone for the weeks I've been gone, had to catch up on, including this weekend, which are The Mandalorian. I need to see that. I need to see Hokum. I need to see Obsession. I need to see Devil Wears Prada 2. There's something called The Passenger. I think there's one other. I wrote them down. Mando, Passenger. Backrooms is not out yet, but it's coming soon. Disclosure Day, that's next month. Odyssey next month. Oh, no, wait, hold on. The movies that are currently out. Devil Wears Prada 2. Lee Cronin's The Mummy. Hokum, Obsession. And there's something called Life Hack. And then Mando, and Grogu, and Passenger will also be out this weekend. So. I gotta find. I'll probably go by myself. I've already texted all my friends, and none of them are free. So I'm gonna go see a bunch of movies myself this weekend. Hello, Bobby. Olivia says, I kind of want to build up my spice palette since I'm dieting, and spicy sauces are basically 0 calories. Yeah, but like honestly, do the calorie sauces. They're good. Treat yourself. Want a little bit more chicken, buddy? There you go. You like that? That yummy? A little bit more? Here you go. That's for you. Enjoy. I watched Obsession this past weekend. I heard it's really good, so don't say anything about it. Have I seen the 28 Days/Years Later movie? I just watched them. They're so fun. Yes, I certainly have. 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple is, as of right now, my favorite movie of the year. I loved it, and I need to rewatch it. Tiny says, I want to see Wildwood. Oh, it's by the people who make Coraline. Oh, no, I did see that. I saw that it's coming. Going to the cinema alone is the best thing ever. It's true. I like going with people too, but I certainly don't mind going by myself. I usually am there by myself. But I'll put out, like, you know, the bat signal to my friends in case they're there. Like, it won't stop me if they're not available. Olivia watched Top Gun Maverick in 4D, 4DX, like where the seats are shaking. With my cousin and aunt last weekend. It was so cool. The chairs moved, yep, and you could feel the wind and rain and stuff. That's awesome. There's no 4DX theater super close to me, so I've yet to see a 4DX movie, but I want to. The Passenger looks good. I'm excited for that one. It does. A lot of good horror movies recently that I got to get to. Hokum especially looks great because I love Adam Scott. The Bone Temple, what a banger. Samson is so hot. I'm in. Sure. That's. I can see why I hadn't considered that this man was hot, but he is like 6'7" or 8, and has a very interesting role, especially in the Bone Temple. So yeah, sure. Hello, Amber. How are you? Everyone, brace yourselves for Amber. Buckle your dang seatbelts for Amber. The funniest thing is we thought we needed 3D glasses, and we sat down for 10 minutes with the 3D glasses before realizing we didn't need them. Is 4DX not also in 3D? You would think if they're calling it 4D, that 3D would be one of those Ds. You know? Look, Amber, I'm just telling the truth. Frankie says, The Bone Temple sounds like a movie I'd be purchasing from the blank section. It does. However, it's called that because literally the movie features very prominently a temple made out of bones, like human bones, skeletons. But yes, I hear you. It is Sweet Nugget. Here you go, bud. That's from Amber. I watched the first Avatar in 3D, had the worst headache after that, yeah. As a glasses wearer and a very infrequent contacts wearer, I stay away from 3D pretty much entirely. Olivia said, yeah, we didn't need them though. Wasn't it blurry without 3D glasses? Isn't that usually how it is? Lily, didn't you talk about the Bone Temple, about the guy's junk being big? It's that movie. And also the one before it, which was just the 28 Years Later 1. Then 28 Years Later 2 is called 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple. In both movies, arguably more in the second one, there is featured a significant hog. Hog size is at an all-time high, and also just hog screen time. Very rarely in a movie that is theatrical release do you see any hog, much less like prominent and very large hog. It is a prosthetic, but well, it's big and it's out all the time to the point where actually you kind of get used to it, where it's just like, oh yeah, that's just Samson. It's crazy. Michaela says, Hokum was so good, I want to know your opinions on Obsession, so we'll talk next week. Sounds good. I will let you know. That's my man, Samson. Yeah. This is entree. Olivia says, no, it was clear. I guess they just didn't make it 3D. No one else was wearing it. Interesting. Okay. I think they've changed the 3D movie so it's not blurry, but you can just tell which things are meant to jump out to on the screen. I did not know this innovation was happening. It's helpful to know. Alright. I'm good on these wings. God, my hands are so dirty. I did not hold it over my lap. New hair! Yeah! You like it? Do you like it? Do you love it? Also, how's my face? Do I have stuff on my face? Do I need to wipe my face? It feels like I have stuff like on this side. I'm sure user52 will be like, no. Oh yeah, there's stuff. Oh, because it's 4D by 2D, so it's not a flat screen. So it's a flat screen, not 3D, and with effects you can feel. Gotcha. I did miss Nugget. And speaking of, Nugget's asking for some chicken. Want some more chicken? Give me some more chicken. After I wipe my hands. He's like, yes please, mama. See, this is what I was waiting for, was more chicken. Now I can forgive you for being gone for so long because you gave me chicken. Doing great. Could I have the dessert menu, please? Dessert menu, please? Thank you. Ooh, those wings are going to be heavy. Those wings are heavy on the tummy already. What's confusing? Oh yeah. I want to go to a 4DX movie. The closest one is a bit of a trek. And my home movie theater I love. They actually just came out with Screen X, which I think has like extra screen on the side. Thank you so much. All right. There are 3 dessert options. We've done all of them before. One of them I don't want, so it's going to come down to 2. But I'll read the 3 to start. The first is Tres Leches Flan. It's very good. Tell me my favorite dessert here. Second is waffle churros. You can add ice cream to it. They're really good churros, but the thing that this place does that I am not a huge fan of, which is no knock on them and just a personal preference for me, is they have very, very thick granulated sugar. It's like big. Unlike Disney, where the churros are like, it's almost like powdered sugar. It's not quite, but it's like, you know, the powdered sugar is so fine that it doesn't really give like too much of a crazy crunch. This does. And then there's a warm brownie with ice cream and cajeta, which I believe is caramel. I did have a lot of churros at Disney anyways. And thank you, Lily Tino as mommy. You did spell my name wrong. So if I'm gonna be your mommy, you gotta spell my name correctly. Just saying. Yes. So I'm thinking Tres Leches Flan. I think I want the Tres Leches Flan. I would say let's do a poll, but I don't even know. I think the Tres Leches Flan is the way, right? Yeah, mother told you. Lilly. A lot of times people, and again, Lily Tino is mommy, no offense to you at all, but this is a pretty common thing. Sometimes people will like make a, you know, like a fan account, or, you know, they'll talk about me and they always spell my name wrong every time. And it's one thing when it's like a troll account. It's another thing when it's someone who claims to be a fan of mine spelling my name wrong. Like, are you really? Are you really if you spell my name wrong? Like, have you looked at my name? Or are you just pretending? Usually that tells me you're pretending. I'm sorry, Amber. But hey, 3 streams. Not bad. Not bad. Churros are always with powdered sugar. Yeah, what? Powdered? Those are beignets. Donut with powdered sugar, that's beignet. You sure it's churros? Indeed, but at least Lily Tino supporters spelled it right. Thank you, Amber. Could I do the Tres Leches Flan, please? The tres leches flan, please.
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You need coffee?
I'm good.
Good.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you.
Want to clean a little bit your spot.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Nah, you're fine, Lily Tino's mom. Streams are overrated when I live in the fridge. That is true. You get to see me at my hungriest. Or streaks. Streaks are overrated when I live in the fridge. Sure, sure. Janice, what did you walk into? I don't know. What did Janice walk into? I don't know. We're just vibing here, Janice. Yeah, no, the churros here are always with powdered sugar. Really? And where is here for you? Because I've never seen a churro with powdered sugar. I've seen cinnamon sugar, and the cinnamon sugar can be fine, but powdered sugar is like a dust. Like literally like a powder. Is that what you mean? Like even at Disneyland, it's very fine sugar, but I wouldn't call it powdered sugar. Warthog said, good question. I've been here for a bit and I couldn't tell you. User52 is thinking about kissing siblings. That's a big one. 48 where I live. A little hot for me, or a little cold for me. It is like 70 or 60 something maybe. Oh, in Belgium. Okay, that makes more sense. Although, I'm gonna look these up. I'm gonna look this up and see, because I've never seen a churro with powdered sugar on it. I'm just gonna type in Belgium churro. Belgium churro. My tummy is not liking those wings at all. They were good, but yep, I see powdered sugar. Fascinating. Fascinating. Makes sense. You're correct. Not that I doubted you, but I needed to see it. I just almost got forced into riding Small World. The universe saved me. How so? I know you got fast passes because it closed down, and I know that one of your accompaniers wanted to go on Small World. Hello, hippos. Kissing siblings and zombie dogs. Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much the vibe for today. Hello, Fallon. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Supporter said, did you watch Louis Theroux Inside the Manosphere? Crazy watch. Louis Theroux is the British guy who is like, I don't make my wallet don't it folds for sure. I want to like that guy. He's like the British documentary guy. I haven't seen the Manosphere one, but I'm sure it's crazy. Or just catch a camera. What's really good, Olivia? Oh, the churros. Got it. And the powdered sugar melts on it. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I can see that they're churro shaped, but for us, it's cinnamon sugar. And then if you're talking about a donut with powdered sugar, it's usually going to be a beignet, which is kind of like, excuse me, like a Creole thing. Excuse me. I'm okay. Thank you for the concern, though. I'm good. Don't worry. Janice is interested in neither kissing siblings nor zombie dogs. Wise and smart. Mommy, I don't even know what to call you. I can't call you Lily Tina because that's confusing. Mommy, we already have someone named Mommy. You have to tell me what to call you. They say I'm originally from Belgium, so it's really cold there, but in the States it's hot AF. Yes, it is. And Kayla said, what was the appetizer today? Chips and broth. What's your dog's name? Nugget. His name's Nugget. He's chilling in a stroller right now. Have I ever met Tyler Wells? I do not know who that is. Never heard of that person. Olivia says, never had beignets or however you spell it. My French is bad. Not too, I mean, yeah. No, that's not the spelling, but you're less far than you could be. Yeah, he's cute. He's cute. Not Belgium, but Belarus. It's also a country. Did I say Belgium? I could have sworn I read Belgium somewhere. How old is Nugget? He's 14. All right, here's our dessert. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Could I also have the check, please? What do you think of the flan? Call you Anastasia. Anastasia? Am I getting that right? Or is it Anastasia? Dancing bears, painted wings, things I almost remember. And the song someone sings once upon a December. Someone holds me safe and warm. Horses prance through a silver storm. Figures dancing gracefully across my memory. Long ago. Thank you. Could I have a printed receipt, please? Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Chef's critique. I can do that, Jello. Belarus is communist. Vanna's Belgian. Cool. Isn't no, Lila's from somewhere in the Netherlands, right? It's different, right? You can smell it from here. I can't even smell it from here, but it does not look bad. Yeah. Chef's critique. I can definitely do. I'm like feeling my spoon because a friend cut themselves on a fork the other day. Not here, but the Soviets messed us up real bad. They killed our language and our culture. Oh, I'm sorry. Ooh, Soviets. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you.
All right. I just watched that movie last night, Anastasia. It's a great song. The reason I know it is because I sang it in chorus. It's one of my favorite songs that we sing in chorus. It's like long things I almost remember, and a song someone sings. Or it's like, and a song someone sings. It's a great one. Anyways, that tres leches cream is going to sit nicely on top of that upset wing stomach. Correct, East Village. It's gonna go so well together. All right, Frankie's already guessing. So if you're, hello, Alyssa Jean, how are you? Hubby should be home any minute. Still no news on the job, and it's 4. Look, sometimes they don't always get the day right, but maybe tomorrow morning, if they don't send it, you can always nudge. Thank you, Anastasia. Okay, so if you're new here, we typically. I am.
Can I get a photo?
Yeah, sure. Here, give me the phone and I'll do a selfie. How's that? You're good.
Appreciate it.
Have a good day.
Yeah, you too.
All right. Okay, so what did we order? And you're going to guess the amount in the chat after I tell you how much I ordered and how much I tipped. Okay, so there's the vegan horchata, which was very good. The guac and chips. The elote style wings, 6-piece. Tres leches flan, a 5% mandatory surcharge for SF healthcare, which a lot of restaurants do. Hi. Am I in your way?
If you don't mind, can I use your charger for money? I'm trying to use the tram and my phone is
You need to use my charger? Yeah,
just
sure.
for a second.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm so sorry. Thank you so
Good.
much.
Imagine Lily snatches the phone and runs to my desk. Maybe. No, I am not rich Lily Dino supporter. Common misconception. I don't know about that, Astrid. Fun fact for you, says Olivia, Belgium and Netherlands split in 1830 due to deep-rooted divisions like religion, language, economy. Here, you know what you should do if you want it to go faster? Because that's not going to go nearly as fast as if you plug it in like this. This will supercharge, and you can take it over to that table if you need. Yeah, thank you. Hello, yo girl, how you doing? Cutting grass. All right, so what do we get? We got the horchata, guac and chips, chicken wings, tres leches flan. There's a 5% health insurance thing, and then I tip 25%. Go ahead and guess. Frankie has already put in her 88.88, which she always does. Anyone else? Thank you, Anastasia. I appreciate that. Or maybe I am actually evil and I just hide it really well. All right, let's try the flan while y'all guess. It's great. When I say incredibly rich, nice and creamy, has a solid caramel flavor to it. No way I'm going to finish it, but not because I don't want to, because I'm not going to be able to finish it. Evil baddie. I'll take it. I'll take evil baddie. All right. Any other guesses? Roman. What is that? I know who's closest. Can we confirm though that no one saw it on the screen? Because there's a couple that are pretty dang close. Too much for kill stick. Fair enough. It's 94 and I'm melting. Well, you made the choice to go to Disney World, Janice. And for that, I'm jealous. But don't you complain about being at Disney World. Not here. All right. Someone was 1 cent away. Right? Yes. And you know what? It is only appropriate that my baby daddy, baby mama, baby parent, Michaela, was the one. They guessed 77.64 with including the 25% tip. It was actually 77.63, which means Michaela, you were 1 cent over. Pretty good. Pretty good. And that bodes well for our future with our child. So congratulations, you win. Unfortunately, you win nothing. Janice put a wet paper towel in there. Wow. You must be having some sweaty booba. Sweaty booba. It's insane. That's what I was saying. A couple people were really within $1. A lot of people guessed 77. Jello was in 77. You said 77. Trish was 75. A lot of close ones today. East Village says this is horse blank. I have an idea what those 4 letters could be, but I could think of a couple things. Also, you're a baby mama now, yeah? Janice is just cooling down. You got to cool your core. You do. You need like the thing, like the phone cooler thing that I had, except for your body. Spill check. Oh yeah. Well, I'm not quite done with this yet. We'll do a spill check soon. But yeah, Michaela, you win nothing. What's that nugget? You want more chicken? And also, you're jealous of me being pregnant? Because now I'm not going to have full attention for you? Don't worry, the baby's not real. It was a joke. You're still my one and only always. What's that? If you're happy, good. So happy you could give everything to Michaela, my fake baby mama? Wow. Well, noted. Nugget gives you everything. Congrats. Did you get it? Okay, cool. What are you trying? Are you trying to go somewhere?
Yes, I'm trying to use the cable car and the clipper is not working.
I see.
Thank you very much. You're so sweet.
Yeah, of course. Good luck. Enjoy your time in San Francisco. All right. Yes, pregnant glow. That's me. Yes, you win everything. Congrats. All right. Okay, Lily, I'm your baby mommy now, so it's okay if I win nothing out. So I won everything. You did win everything. In addition to winning everything. Janice would gladly walk into a fridge right now. Honestly, I wouldn't say no to that either. And it's like not even, it's barely 70 degrees here. Amber, nice. Yeah. Oh yeah, my pregnant glow. We need to start spreading this rumor. The one time I'm like truly just gonna rage bait. It's happening. I'm pregnant. Michaela said thank you, Nugget. All right, everyone. So, oh yeah, spill check. I think I'm done with the dessert. It was good, but I can't. If I eat that whole thing, I'm done for the day. I'm just gonna be. I guess I'm already gonna be on the couch, but okay, a lot of crumbs. It's hard because this is such a colorful outfit. I don't think so. And also, the first time I've worn this, so any stain counts because it couldn't have been from the last time I wore it. By the way, do we like this color? Is this color good? It's a little different from my normal color, just like the shade of pink's a little different. I don't think. There might have been a small lime juice, just a small spritz of lime juice like right here. I can't confirm it though because it was really hard to. And if user 52 is around, I'll allow you to make that judgment, but as far as I can tell, I'm spill free. With that very small exception. It's very cute and summery. Thank you, Michaela, and thank you, Natu. Very spring summery, says Patrick. Tommy says I'd say no spill. Okay. Is that a party bus? Yeah, party bus. Yeah. I don't know if, is user 52 still in here? What if it was underboob sweat? Underboob sweat wouldn't count. That's not a spill. It has to be like food that is not water. What is that? Base something. You don't hear that? It's like coming in and out. Y'all hear that? All right, user 52 has deemed it no spill. I mean, I'm here for it, whatever this base is. I'm digging it. I'm down in here. What was on the top? There might have been like a small spritz of lime juice, but I can't be sure. It's you passing by. Is that just your farts? Anyways, no poop stream today. All right. Any ideas for tomorrow? Your Mini Cooper. All right. Mark Wahlberg, Charlize Theron, and Edward Norton in the early 2000s film The Italian Job. Teenagers blasting. I don't know. It could just be an event too. Teenagers don't hang out in this area. This is not a teen area from what I can tell. This is like a corporate area. It's Levi's Plaza for those who don't, which is like literally like the Levi's jeans headquarters. So it's a lot of like Levi's employees and like tech people. I think it's probably. I'll check. I'm gonna go try and peek over so y'all can see. I'm not gonna bring you with me. Just take care of Nugget. Pretend it's one of those videos where it's like, take care of Nugget for me, and I leave the camera. All right, I'm looking. You should still be able to hear me. Ah, reserved for a private event. Oh yeah, this is not teens. This is some sort of party inside Levi's HQ. I don't know if someone wants to look up Levi's jeans headquarters party, May 20th or whatever today is. There's a bouncer. There are umbrellas. It's a whole thing. Respectfully, damn girl. Really? Really? Interesting. It's one thing to hear it from like perned up dudes in my, those messages, but I'm gonna hear from you. Thank you, Amber. Nugget, you good? Did you want some water before we depart? You thirsty? Here, you can put it down right here. There you go. Slurp away. Thank you, Amber. Is my tush getting larger? Is it? Okay. I understand that you said Burks, but gay little Burke is a hilarious typo. We know what a Burke is, right? It's like the thing that Muslim women will wear that covers their entire body. So the idea of a gay little burqa is just like a burqa with a rainbow flag on it or something. That's funny. It's Levi's 501 day. Okay, got it. It said private event, so I doubt I could get in. Although, I kind of want to try to get in. There's no way. Is Levi's 501 day? Can we sign up for it really quick? Is there a way? Is there a way to get in? Because that would be fun if we could get us. I doubt it. There was like a bouncer and everything. But, I'm caked up. Lily Tino. That's me. Hello, Streamy. Popping in real quick. It's my birthday. Happy birthday. Turning 25. Hanging with my family, but I had to say hi to my friends. Hello. Keep that stream streak going. Amber lost hers. So. Bouncer ain't the only thing bouncing. Nah, I doubt we're going to get in. I see a lot of people with the same t-shirt on. Also, it's super loud. Nah, it's not even worth it. All right. I love y'all. I'll see you for stream tomorrow. In the words of Annie, tomorrow. Olivia says you can enter or participate by wearing your favorite 501s to the local store, checking our annual exclusive merch drops, or joining the global social media. Should we try? Okay, so should we try? Yes, happy birthday, stream. Should we try real quick? I can put away my stuff. You know what? Let's try. Let's try it. What's the worst that could happen? They say no, and then we can just end the stream there. Who cares? Let's try. It would be so cool if we managed to get in. All right, everyone. Everyone needs to really look. I need everyone to look like you belong. Okay? When the bouncer looks at us, they need to be like, oh yeah. I don't even need to check this person's ticket or whatever because they clearly belong at this party. Okay? So put on your influencer face, put your Levi's on. I'll give you a second. Puppy eyes. I can't have puppy eyes because I have sunglasses. I'm not gonna be able to see my eyes. I need to have like, I need to be like serving C. You know what I'm saying? All right. Okay, let's do this. Give me some good luck vibes. I'm also gonna have to flip the camera around. Tell them you had your Levi's on but had to change because they look so good. Too good it hurt, maybe? Too good it hurt. All right, hello. Camera has changed. So now I'm looking at the camera and I can see the chat. You like that? How you like that? Isn't that a song? How you like me like that? It's like a TikTok song. I'm crossing my beehole. Okay. You cross your beehole, whatever that means. Cross it, Stracy. DJ says, nothing says I belong to this event like a dog in a stroller. Yeah, of course. That's gonna probably be the thing that gets me in and not makes me stick out like a sore thumb. Tell them you're pregnant and they have to let me in. Yeah. Good call. Stroll Nation, baby. All right, hold on. We're gonna have to walk through the restaurant first because weirdly you have to go through the restaurant before you can exit from the patio. All right, Mr. Nugget. Oh wait, hold on. You ready? I don't think I like this thing. It's too heavy and it takes too long to fill the bottle. All right, take a little more water. Ooh, I can even use this thing. Aha, so you can see. What in the hell was what? Did something happen? Oh, pulling your beehole? Honestly, not even a stream joke. Not sure where Tracy came up with that. Off we go. Thank you. Have a good day. Oh, her new toy. Oh, literally that just is a thing from today. It's like a water bottle for him, but it's not very helpful. So, all right, here we go. Look like you belong. Here, I'm gonna practice my face while we go. Hey, is this the Levi's event? Yeah, I think I'm in the right place. At the Levi's event. Levis? Sorry, the Levis event. I love my Levis 51s. I love my Levis. I need to find a handicap, not a handicap, like a ramp. There we go, y'all see it. I think brand. It says reserved. I'm just gonna walk until they ask me. I'm gonna go check it out.
You an employee here?
No.
Oh, this entrance is for employees only. We do have the museum right here, which is available to the public.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
And if you're looking for the store is down on the corner to the right here.
Got it. Thank you so much. Well, we tried. Hey, we tried. You can't say we didn't try. Oh, whoa, 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 don't do that. You can't say we didn't try. I live in your Levi's, love to live in my Levi's. I should have said I'm not an employee, but I really love my, oh, dang. I should have said I love my Levi's. I should have said that. I should have said I love in my Levi's. I love my Levi's to live in my Levi's. Yeah, I was faking it. Look, I made it past the first security guard. I didn't make it past the second. I shouldn't have said hi to the person. I should have just kept walking. But honestly, even if I'd gotten in, it's the beginning of the event. Whatever's happening, it's just starting. So clearly there's going to be people in there who are going to be like, you don't belong. Museum. It was so loud. I felt like I needed to get out of there. Yeah. Like if you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. I like how other people's with a stroller tried too. Yeah. But they got past the second level too. But there's also a chance that, like, I'm not gonna lie and say I'm a Levi's employee because I don't care that much what's going on inside that building. I'm assuming it's just drinks and music, because what else would a party like that be? But I don't know. Yes, Michael Scott did say that. I like how, what did I miss for the past 2 hours? A heist. We did stage and complete a heist of the Levi's brand. So that was a lot. Nugget was really the mastermind. Oh, don't do that. Nugget was the we got a Nugget cam here, y'all. Nugget cam. Guac and chips, chicken wings, and a flan. Some heavy topics. We did have some heavy topics. Take us to dessert. We did eat dessert. I'm so sorry. So cool that the restaurant is right there by the brand building and museum. Putting on my list of things to visit in the future. You should. I've never been to the museum, but I don't care enough to go. And also, it would have been pretty loud because. Also, I can't imagine that would be open to the public because the entrance was within the private party, you know? Anyways, we are back, Stroll Nation. Lily Tino supporter, you say that like, okay, the way you say that does not do justice to the conversation, which was largely tongue-in-cheek, as far as I could tell, at least. I think. Yeah, he's on the lookout. He's on the lookout. He's looking for opportunities. He's looking for new friends. He's on the prowl. Let's just hang out for 20 more minutes. Okay. Okay, hold on. Gotta be careful with this. The train tracks. Do you strap him in just in case? He doesn't have the strength to eject himself, at least not anymore. He used to, kind of. But even then, it was only when, like on very rare occasion that he would do that. These days, he knows what the deal is. He's gonna try and he's gonna get stuck in the trolley track. Yeah, hopefully not. Hopefully not. Now you're looking at all the walkers like peasants, yeah. I am his attaché. Yes, my attaché will roll me over. Don't mind me. I am just promenading about San Francisco. It's quite refreshing to promenade about San Francisco. Eject button removed. This is the eject button. I don't want to press it though because he'll fly out. You don't want that. He doesn't want that. He'd be mad. This is Nuggets World and we're all just living in it. It's true. It's true. Can someone write like a theme song for a TV show called Nuggets World? And preferably put it in the chat. That's what I want to see. He said bow to me, peasants. He did. He did. He does. He continues to. We never do walking anymore. We only did walking at Disney. Usually I just start and end the stream whenever I'm already at a place. Probably because I get very out of breath easily from monologuing and walking and holding the camera all at once. Car was going by too fast. Yeah, people do drive pretty fast around here. He's so aware. He's very aware. Tires slipped? I didn't even notice. I'm locked in right now. I'm locked all the way in. Switching hands. Whew. This is my workout for the day. I walked slow here, which is actually really nice because I wasn't so sweaty when I arrived. I was still sweaty, but I wasn't like dying like I often am after this walk. A little leg kicked out. He sometimes, when a lot is going on, it will look like he's trying to jump out, but he's not. Or if he is, he just can't commit to it. He'll like constantly raise up a leg. He's not doing it right now. He'll like raise up a leg and then raise up the other leg and try to put it over, but he can't get it. But he keeps trying because he's so persistent. Oh, you mean this leg kicked out? Yes. That's what you mean. Yes, his little thigh kicked out. He had his sweater on when we started the stream, but it was just too hot. It's a little warm out. He's got short hair, so it can be a little like, it depends on the weather. Like what for us is like totally comfortable is a little cold for him sometimes. This place I really want to try one day. I don't think I ever will though, because it's like a country club situation. The Battery, there's a restaurant right in there that I would love to visit, but it is private. You have to be a member, and I can't say for sure, but I'm almost certain that I cannot afford it. SF looks clean compared to Toronto. Well, this part of SF. I can't speak for every part of SF. Cough, cough, the Tenderloin. Cough, cough, the Powell area. Cough, cough, several other places. But this area is quite nice, yes. You got an interview in SF next week. Nice. What neighborhood is this? What do I call this? Levi's, near Levi's, I guess. It's not quite Phi-Dye. I'm sure there's a word for it. I don't know if there's like this particular area. You'd have to look it up. But it's like between Phi-Dye and North Beach and the marina, kind of. My little Jack Russell Chihuahua Gizmo is straight staring at the TV watching Nugget ride around. Wow. Is this now a stream for dogs? Is this the stream we leave on for our dogs when we go out? And instead of having a parasocial relationship with a human, they have a parasocial relationship with Nugget. Like, God, I wish I could be like Nugget. See ya, Astrid. Have fun. What movie? If you're still here. Pretty close to the water? Yeah, more or less. More or less, yeah. All right. Whew, I'm getting winded, friends. Okay, this is going to be a big one. It's going to be a big down for Nug. Woo! Don't fall, bud. Okay, good boy. Is this a green light? No, it's a red light. Oh, I can't walk. We're going to the park. We're going to take a little walk. He's going to pee, and it's going to be great. And then we'll call it. We can hang out while he does his business. How's that? Sound good? Sound good? I am watching it on TV so I can do chores and still watch you. But he is sitting here watching you with full focus. What if I go like, woof? Or woof, 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 woof. Any reaction?
Yeah, pretty normal.
Can you show how tall the buildings are?
Right.
Yeah. We're not, these aren't the tallest buildings. We're not downtown, but there are some taller buildings. Extended, yes. Have you seen the videos where people put their pets in a box in front of the TV playing roller coaster point of view videos? I should do that with Nugget. I've seen those videos. The only thing is that Nugget is probably like 80 to 90% blind. So he won't really understand the video part of it. He would probably just be confused that he's in a box that is moving around. In one eye, he's completely blind, and the other one is just like he can see shadows and stuff and, you know, a little bit here and there, but yeah. The wolf made his ears. Okay, we're speaking the right language. Woof. Never have I thought that my content would be specifically for dogs, but here we are. Probably not East Village, is my guess. I don't know. I barely can do them anymore because of my motion sickness. All right, now you ready to get some walking in, bud? We're gonna set him down. He's gonna do his business. Oh, hold on. Hold on. All right, buddy, let me take off your diaper. Oh no, sorry everybody. Sorry. I'll pick you up in a second. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, he is visually impaired. He's stretching his legs. Is he a leash dog? Yeah, I have his leash, but just, I mean, this is a lot of the dogs here, just, especially when it's like a senior dog, he doesn't go too far and he can't walk that fast, so it's not too much of an issue. He doesn't bother anybody. Yeah. Oh, it's for me, but he's enjoying you too. He never sits and watches. This is a first. He's 7 months old, 4-pound little baby. Oh, it's so sweet. It's so sweet. Anyways. Okay. I really think it's the estrogen that gave you motion sickness. It happened to me with the first birth control I was on. Interesting. I never thought of it that way. I mean, I guess more or less it would line up with starting estrogen. More or less. I never thought of it that way. Does estrogen make you motion sick? He's about to drop. No, he's not about to drop a deuce. You'll know when he's about to do that. It is quite notable. Because he really struggles to hold himself up. Like, whenever he poops, I have to essentially drop whatever I'm doing and hold him on his back thighs to essentially make him a little chair to sit in. Because otherwise he will fall over, and sometimes, like this morning, in his poop if I'm not quick enough. But usually I'm quick enough because he knows that I need a few seconds to get to him, and will give me hints. It just happened to me because my dosage was too high. It could be anything, but that's just happened to me. Yeah, look, I believe it. I believe it. Makes riding in cars very difficult. Jessica says, I also have a harder time watching you on my phone since it's a small screen, so usually I watch you on my 65-inch TV. I'm honored. And run the stream on my phone, as well as being able to easily comment. That makes sense. That makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Yeah, he did. Did he poop this morning? He pooped this morning. He did. Yes, he did poop this morning. So he did eat a lot of food right before the stream, but also sometimes when we're not at our normal walking spot, this is not our normal walking spot, he will be more reluctant to poop, but not always. Are you smelling other dog poop? Have fun. Nugget. Don't do that, bud. Come on. Thank you. I play on both your screens. Hey, double the view. I appreciate it. Thank you. Am I on anyone else's TV? It's crazy. Nuggy wuggy. I know, he's so sweet. He's having a great time. Went out for lunch, got some chicken and chips, and we're walking in a new place. Oh, he's loving this. He is a rescue dog, yes. I got him from a senior shelter February 2023. And they found him on the streets. They don't know where he came from. He definitely had previous owners because he came house trained. So he definitely already knew how to live with someone. I try not to think too hard about what happened to him. He doesn't seem to be too terribly traumatized. But his main thing is that he is deeply, deeply Velcro. Like, he needs to be around me all the time. If I'm going to the bathroom, he's coming with me. It doesn't matter what I am doing. Even if I'm standing up just to get a glass of water, he wants to be there. Unless he's like already asleep, or if he, you know, knows that I'm not wearing my shoes. But as soon as he senses that I could be going somewhere for an extended period of time, he wants to be a part of it. Nugget is king of San Francisco. I agree. Frankie says, this is so amazingly wonderful to watch. I'm glad. You should do it more often. Since I have only found you on your first day, I only found you on your first day at Disney, so you haven't seen Nugget yet. I love it. Great seeing a pet parent spoil their baby. Oh, well, of course. Look at him. He deserves it. Look how sweet he is. He's so cute. I missed him so much. I was really trying not to think too hard about him while I was at Disney, because I was like, oh. Nugget. Right, hold on. Nugget and we want to be a part of it. Anything about that? Mine is a rescue too, and clingy could be set. Yeah, definitely separation anxiety. Not necessarily a rescue thing exclusively, but I can't imagine it doesn't have something to do with it. But he's had 3+ years of living the high life. Real cushy, taking care of all of his medical issues, including diabetes, a slipped disc in his back, or a displaced disc in his back, being mostly blind, being a princess. He's taken care of. Velcro lovelies. Be a part of whatever. Oh, yes, totally. Thank you, Brianna, for following. What's up? Welcome. Welcome to the Nugget stream. Club Nugget. Stroll Nation. That's what we're doing. He's having a great time. Can y'all hear the wind at all? Close up. A Nugget close up. How you doing over there, bud? Nugget Nation, sure. Like that. Where are we going? Going this way. Okay. We're moving. We're on the move. Does he eat or lick grass? Sometimes I wonder why dogs do that. He does not. Weirdly, and this is not uncommon for dogs, but it doesn't matter if it's food or vaguely resembling food, he will eat it. Even if it's like rotten and gross, which would make you think that, oh, I must give him trash food at home. I home cook his meals. He gets home cooked meals, okay? I don't know why he's desperate for some variety, but no, he doesn't really lick grass. He sniffs grass all the time, but he does not eat things or lick things unless they are food adjacent. Grass helps their stomach if it's upset. Is that true? I did not know that. Texture and flavor, okay. He has a spot on his bottom. He does. He has quite a few spots. You can definitely see it a little bit with the haircut, but it's especially obvious when he's like freshly groomed. They feel bloated, they'll eat it. Interesting. No, I've never seen him eat grass, but there's a first for everything. I'm gonna go this way, bud. Let's go this way. What's his favorite snack? Whatever I'm eating is his favorite snack. He's because of the diabetes, we try to be judicious about what he eats in general, but I mean, anything meat he's interested in, and anything that I'm eating he's interested in. But, you know, like you can't go wrong with like a beef or chicken stick or something like that. He has peanut butter treats at home that he's quite fond of. Or at least he was fond of until I started making his home-cooked meals, and now he's too good for them. I'm also enjoying watching him, but I feel bad like we're invading his privacy. Oh no. I think he'd be honored to have this many people paying attention to him. Because all he wants in his... Oh, what's that? A little sneeze? All he wants is attention. Does he like sweet potatoes? Yeah, he does. He does. I probably will. Debating for his next batch of home-cooked food, I'll probably do brown rice, chicken, and green beans. Although I'll sub in sweet potatoes sometimes. Jessica says, my 40-pound lab mix has severe anxiety from her previous owners and to this day shakes and cowers even if we talk loud. Oh, that's so sad. She shakes and sweats. It's bad. We call her our PTSD dog, poor baby. She's now 9. We've had her since she was 4 months and has never kicked the issue. That's so sad. But, I mean, I'm sure she feels so safe with y'all. Even still. I'm glad that you found her and that she has you. All right, Nuggie, well, start to wrap things up, bud. You gotta go upstairs. Gotta get this face and makeup off and lie on the couch. Carrots are good for vision and coat. True. Thank you, Jennifer X, for following. Appreciate you. We love her to pieces. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I love dogs so much. I love dogs. I definitely love dogs. Dogs, doggy dogs. Welcome to my dogs. All right, buddy, it's about time to go in. We've had a long enough adventure. He's not listening to me. He's not stopping until I literally put him back in the stroller. Which is fine. I get that. I get it. But he's going to be totally down to just snuggle on the couch for the rest of the evening. Anyone watching the Survivor finale tonight? I may or may not watch it live. No spoilers either way tomorrow, but he is having fun, it's true. Oh, buddy, be careful. See, that's one of the... You wouldn't necessarily know he was visually impaired until something like that happens. Can't see. Like, sometimes he'll try to walk. He's so strong-willed, and he'll try to, like, walk into the street because he doesn't see the drop. And I feel so bad every time. I'm like, no, we can't go that way. And he thinks I'm just being, like, mean for no reason. But I'm like, you'll fall into the street off the curb, buddy. Can't do that. We also ran a reptile and exotic animal rescue for a long time. Our home was full of all kinds of critters. We love helping animals. They deserve to be taken care of and treated well. I agree. Couldn't agree more, actually. Just Nug, Bud in the city. Yes. Nug in the city. Nug in the city. Nugget 2, electric Nugaloo. Be careful. Hey, careful. Careful. Sometimes when we're out here, usually when it's hotter than this, so probably not today, but he'll just say like, I'm done, and just sit. And it's like, all right, I guess I'm picking you up. Will I be home for a while now? Yeah, I will. I don't have any trips planned, no traveling planned. As much as I would love to go back to Disney World or Land, or otherwise. The financials, we gotta save up a little bit more before we can do anything like that again. So another shameless plug, speaking of. If you like this stream, if you like hanging out with me and Nugget, if you like Nugget and you love Nugget, and if you're not already subscribed, subscribing will get rid of ads. It's not too expensive and it helps me. If you're subscribed, or either way, you can also send Venmo, PayPal, Cash App using the gift command, which has a link in it. Someone can hit it. And it helps me a lot. It means, you know, the more gifting that happens, the quicker we get back to do fun stuff like Disney. Not that it's not fun without Disney, of course. We love just hanging out in San Francisco. It's great. But you know, special events can happen a little bit more often. So thank you. Can I say where I am? Just San Francisco is about as close as I'm willing to say. Roughly the Embarcadero area-ish. Thank you, Tracy. It's like I'm running like those two people. I'm running too. I'm on my run. Yeah, he is very happy, wagging the tail. You meant last week? Oh, last week I was in Ohio. Yeah, that's the closest I can say. Ohio. All right, Nugget, come here. Hey, Nugget. Nugget. No, you still going? Okay. How was it? It was great, as in the way that I really enjoyed visiting my friend. That was great. The state of Ohio, I could take or leave. Not like somewhere I would necessarily choose to move for the scenery, or the weather, or the people, with the exception of my friend who lives there. Glad you made it home safely. I hope my state treated you well. It did, to be clear, Tiny. No hate on Ohio. I mean, it's just hard to compare to San Francisco, you know? Food and stuff to do, and I thoroughly enjoyed my time, though, and people were nice. People were very nice. Continuing this adventure, Mr. Nugget. What do you mean Ohio isn't the most scenic, beautiful state? You're right. I take it back. Ohio number 1. Ohio number 1. And 2 and 3. Ohio, all of the top places. All right, Nugget, I'm ready to go inside, bud. I gotta take these shoes off. I don't want to disrupt him, but also I want to go inside. Totally get it. I've been here basically my whole life. Unless you live in a city, it's really just cornfields, yeah, and suburbs. Which I was in the burbs, roughly. I mean, we went around, but yeah. All right, Nugget, come here. There you go. All right, Nugget, do you want to say bye to everyone? You want to say bye? Say thank you for accompanying me on my walk. Say I love you. Did your card and lightsaber make it home? Lightsaber definitely. Card? Oh yes, card. It's almost done being graded too. So I sent that off before I came home. All right, everyone. I love ya. Stay lovely. I'll be back tomorrow. Pine cone. Bye. See you, Natu. Bye. Love you. Bye.